People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in Southwest Wisconsin and Northeast Iowa.
This is a Queen Bee Radio High School Sports Presentation.
Still have access to convenient technology and low fees. People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support
Queen Bee Radio proudly brings you Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school sports, presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, and sponsored by Ayers Furniture, Bitech Resource Management, Claire Bank, Fuller's Milker Center, Hermson's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington and Platteville, Les Mack, Northland Buildings, Reeves Wealth Management, Raleigh Cheese House, Russell Law Offices, The Shoebox, Tricor Insurance, West End Salvage, Carver's Hardwood Flooring, Sloan Implements, Sups, Brian's Auto Body and Paint, Gary's Pest Control, TriStar Pallets and TriStar Mulch, Krantz Auto Parts and Krantz Hardware Do It Best, Baus Electric, Cuba City Collision and Repair, Laley Center Monroe, H&N Plumbing, Heating and Electrical, Community First Bank, Grant Regional Health Center, Sullivan Auctioneers, Big Iron Realty, Lancaster Dental Associates, Millie's Diner, Pink's Automotive, Good Knees Garage, Point and Flush Sportsman's Club, Rosemeyer Management Group, Reckler Insurance, McNett Electric, Mound City Bank, Ready Feed and Grain LLC, Southwest Health, and WCC Brands.
And good evening from Blanchardville. It's a WIAA Division 5 sectional semifinal between the 4th-seeded Southwestern Wildcats and the 3rd-seeded Pecatonica Vikings. From the Ayers Furniture broadcast booth, my name is RJ Osterhaus. I'm in the best seat in the house. And Ayers Furniture in downtown Ridgeway has free delivery, heirloom quality furniture for every room in your home. Be sure to visit Ayers Furniture at ayersfurniture.com. Grant Regional Health Center People's State Bank coverage of high school sports presented by Cuba City Kieler and Darlington Family Dental and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. And on our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel, live and archive coverage powered by H&N Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical and Laley Center, Monroe. I had a pen here once upon a time. That means little to you. What means something here is the two teams we've got set for battle tonight to advance to a sectional final on Saturday. Southwestern, again, the 4-seed. They bested the 5-seed Potosi 3-2, and then upset the number 1 seeded and top-ranked team in the state, the Argyle Orioles, back on Saturday night. 12-25, 25-22, 25-23, 17-25, 15-6. The Wildcats out of the SWAL now try to take their show further on the road against the, again, 3-seed Pecatonica after their first regional championship since 1994 is what they scored back on Saturday night against the Belmont Braves. Pecatonica now 15-7. Their 8-4 mark had them third-place finishers in the Six Rivers East. Southwestern 15-11, their record. They were 5th place in the SWAL, 5-5, their record. We'll chat with both head coaches coming up as part of our Raleigh Cheese pre-match show. Our broadcast is also brought to you by Raleigh Cheese. It's our Raleigh Cheese pregame show. Tonight by Raleigh Cheese, the intersection of Highways 11 and 23 in the heart of Lafayette County. Don't forget the cheese. We'll ask our athlete coaches about their injury report. If you've been injured, contact Russell Law Offices. Their experienced team of professional personal injury lawyers will help get you the compensation you deserve. Visit RussellLawWI.com. We'll get the Fuller's Milker Center starters, Cuba City Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental colors of the game. Keep a close eye on that shoebox scoreboard tonight. The winner of this, by the way, headed to Barneveld regardless of the other side outcome. Barneveld is the predetermined host for the sectional final on Saturday night. It'll be the winner of this against Barneveld or St. Ambrose, and we'll have coverage for you on WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Again, regardless of the winner, come Saturday night. Broadcast brought to you by Mound City Bank. Their total line of credit lets you use equity in your home to do the things that you want. Stop into Mound City Bank to apply for subject to approval. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Learn more at moundcitybank.com. Broadcast brought to you by Haverland Heating and Cooling of Hazel Green, your local Carrier dealer with a complete line of home heating products to keep your family comfortable. Call Nick Haverland of Haverland Heating and Cooling. And Community First Bank, for you in the communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank, cfbank.com. Member FDIC. Division 5 Sectional Semifinal Volleyball. Southwestern and Pecatonica on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pre-game one.
From small-town businesses to large multi-state operations, Tricor Insurance and Auto Owners Insurance have industry expertise that can cover all types of businesses.
Having an insurance agency that understands our business is a real benefit. They know our people. It's something Tricor does really well.
Tricor's in-depth knowledge of insurance, regulation, compliance, and safety consulting is here to help your business succeed. Working with leading insurance companies like Auto Owners Insurance. They'll be there when you need them most. Visit TricorInsurance.com to learn more about Tricor Insurance Cycle of Care.
Hi, this is Christine Rowley of Rowley Cheese, wishing all area athletes successful seasons. Cheese is a great source of protein for school lunches or a snack before the big game. Stop in and try some of our award-winning artisan cheeses like Dunbarton Blue, Red Rock, and Little Mountain. We have fresh cheese curds weekly and a wide variety of snacks and beverages, plus made-to-order cheese trays. Shop locally and taste the difference of handmade Wisconsin cheese at Raleigh Cheese House on the corner of Highways 11 and 23, Shellsburg.
What are you doing out there?
Come on! I saw you at the game the other night. Yeah, you. Up there getting mad, acting like we're all out there making $1 million a game. Well, let me be real with you. This isn't the pros. It's school sports, and it's a game, our game. So please, let us play.
School sports fans, remember, when you cheer for your team, make noise for the right reasons. This message presented by the NFHS and the NIAAA.
And all student athletes in Wisconsin.
As the seasons change, one thing stays the same. A fun-filled experience waiting for you at the National Mississippi River Museum and Aquarium in Dubuque. Make sure to catch our latest 4D films or enhance your visit with an octopus encounter. Check out the newly expanded Jim and Jean Gantz Otter Habitat or brand new 30-foot trout stream exhibit. Looking for unlimited fun? Become a member and get in free every day. Plus many other exclusive benefits like guest passes and discounts at the museum stores and grill. Visit rivermuseum.org. Pre-game one.
It's the Raleigh Cheese pre-match show here on WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. We are joined by Southwestern Wildcats head coach Carey Unger. Coach, welcome to the show. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Doing pretty well, thank you. And raising a lot of eyebrows the other night when your girls knocked off the top-ranked team in the state in Argyle. Sometimes it's surprised, yes. We were talking about it off the air a little bit here. Is when Southwestern does this in the playoffs, it's not necessarily that big of a surprise because of the competition that your program sees in the SWAL all year long.
That is so true. We play in the SWAL, and the SWAL just has such a competitive edge to it. This year we've gone up. We were in Mineral Point, Fenimore. We have Cuba City, we have Darlington, and right now Fenimore and Mineral Point are both still in the playoffs. So it always prepares us, I think, for the playoffs because of the fact that we just go up against such tough competition. Regardless of the night we play, we've got to bring our game every single time.
With that said, you beat an excellent team the other night. Talk about how that played out and what was the biggest key that you either had to neutralize or something that you guys did that maybe in character or out that dictated the decision.
We just had to play Southwestern volleyball, which to us is bodies have to hit the floor. That means we got to go after everything. We put up a big block. That was our big thing. We know they had a couple of really big hitters, and our main goal was to really shut them down and force them to make errors, and that's what they were able to do. We served aggressive, which is something that we've worked on all season long. So for us, just playing defense like we know how to play, and like I said, putting up a big block, that was kind of one of our big things that I felt that we did the best, which really shut down some of their big heavy hitters, which allowed us then to play a little bit easier defense.
You're always looking to improve no matter how well things are going. Where's your biggest push right now to this team to get better at what?
I think collectively is just being into it mentally and taking that one play at a time and getting on runs, getting on that run early. When we were up against Argyle, we lost our first set 25-12, and so we need to come out on top right away. that would probably be one of the things that we've worked on, and we've struggled with that all season. We've played a lot of games to 5 because we kind of have that roller coaster, but if we can mentally get into that game, start off strong, that's one of the things we really have been talking about and pushing at.
How's the team health tonight? We asked as part of the Russell Lofts' injury report.
Right now, we have everybody. We have some sicknesses, I guess, going around at the high schools, and so we hope that doesn't have too much of an impact on the way everybody is. But so far, right now, we're all healthy. We just have one of our players who is out with a little bit of a concussion, but she's also attending an FFA convention, so she was not going to be here anyways, unfortunately. But other than that, we are as healthy as can be, and we're here to play ball.
Assess the opponents tonight.
And free bill pay services. With People's State Bank, managing your business finances has never been easier or more affordable. Stop wasting your hard-earned money on unnecessary fees. Switch to People's State Bank today and take care of your business finances. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
Better health starts here, and that means getting the care you need close to home when you need it. Grant Regional Health Center offers a wide variety of outpatient services, including wound care, IV infusions, injections, blood transfusions, antibiotic therapy, and much more. We've expanded our offerings to better serve you. Before you travel out of town or hours away, call us at 608-723-1309 to inquire about receiving outpatient services here. Grant Regional Health Center. Better health starts here.
Partner with Fuller's Milker Center and GIA for your next milking system. From the Dairy Pro Q robotic rotary parlor to the Dairy Robot R9500 robotic box milking system, you select the best fit for your operation. With GIA, you can also choose from market-leading conventional parlors, fully equipped with automated accessories. Contact Fuller's Milker Center, LLC, your local GIA dealer in Lancaster and Richland Center to start building your dream milking facility.
Southwest Tech Nursing doesn't stop at graduation. With seamless transfer pathways to universities across Wisconsin, our students go on to advanced degrees and high-wage careers, including becoming nurse practitioners. Our graduates earn more, do more, and learn more. Visit swtc.edu to apply. If you're ready for a future with no limits, it starts in Fenimore this January with Southwest Tech's nursing program.
Pre-game 2.
You've got Pecatonica at their place. What do you expect across the net? What have you seen so far?
To be honest with you, the thing that we really focus on is, regardless of our competitor that we have, is we just have to get the job done on our side of the net. And so we plan to play just the way we played against Argyle, because everybody's here for a reason. That means that everybody's played some good matches up until this point in time. So we've got to put up our block, and we've got to play defense, serve aggressive, play our game, and we should hopefully come out on top.
All right, Coach, appreciate it. Have a lot of fun. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
All right, she's Karen Anger, head coach of the Southwestern Wildcats here on the Raleigh Cheese pre-match show. We'll try to track down Melissa Slimgin of the Pecatonica Vikings next here on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 1.
Hello, Ben here from Darlington Family Dental. Your smile is as important to us as it is to you. Give us a call and schedule a consultation to figure out if clear aligners might be right for you. The consultation is free. Zero interest financing is available. This solution for your smile might be more cost-effective than you think. Call our team and experience patient-centered care for you and your family at Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental. Ask about our new patient specials. Keep smiling, Tri-States.
Catch Andrew's Egg Service coverage of Wisconsin football on 97.7 WGLR and Wisconsin basketball on AM 1590 WPBL. Presented by Digman Construction. Queen Bee Radio is your home for Badger sports.
In Game 1.
Welcome back to our Raleigh Cheese pre-match show. We are joined by Melissa Slimgin, the head coach of the Pecatonica Vikings. Coach, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing pretty well, thank you. Your girls coming off maybe a victory that you expected, but a hard-fought victory nonetheless against the Belmont Braves back on Saturday night. And your attention turns, as their time is shorter, attention turns to your opponent for tonight, who, as a conference foe and the top-ranked team in the state, you're probably pretty happy not to see Argyle tonight. However, you got a pretty tough customer in Southwestern.
I absolutely agree. I mean, you're honest in telling me that we were expecting to see Argyle in tonight's matchup if we were able to get through Saturday night, and it was a surprise. But watching Southwestern film over the last week, we know that we're up for a tough battle tonight, and I think our girls have prepared well over the last couple months to get us here and to fight through and get us home a victory tonight. Is really what our hope is.
Talk about the team health or maybe the team presence, because you got some gone for FFA tonight, it sounds like.
Yeah. So team health, I think one that's gone for FFA and also is going to be out for the rest of the season is Caitlin Jordanby. She's added a lot of strong depth for us in our middle position this year, so it's sad to see her out for the remainder of the season with a hip injury. But we've filled that in with a gap of a sophomore that's coming in, Isla Jornby, and we really expect her to do really well. Despite the limited varsity touches this year, she really has excelled in JV, and we're really excited to build her into the lineup.
Our time is short against Southwestern. Where do you gain an edge tonight?
I think we gain an edge by being really smart about our ball placement with our hitting. We have some really aggressive hitters, but also our hitters are super smart in terms of where they put the ball in the court. We've read some of their film, and we kind of know where they have some gaps, and we're looking forward to really challenge their defense and our offense tonight.
All right, Coach. Looking forward to it. Have a lot of fun. Good luck tonight.
Thank you so much. Take care.
All right. Thank you. Likewise, Melissa Slimgen, head coach of Pecatonica, joining us here on the Raleigh Cheese pre-match show. Ahead, your starting lineup, some play-by-play story. A Division 5 sectional semifinal. It's Southwestern at Pecatonica. It's next on WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 2.
Watch live and archived H&N Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical and Lady Center Monroe High School sports video coverage all season on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Get the latest schedule at AM1590WPBL.com.
Do you remember the last time you checked your well water to see if it was safe to drink? Bacteria can leak into your well in as little as 6 months. The Department of Natural Resources recommends that you check your well annually for contaminants. LV Labs on South Madison Street in Lancaster, Wisconsin can test your water to make sure that what's in your glass is safe for you and your family to drink. Stop in or give them a call to pick up your test kit today. Visit LV Labs on Facebook or call 608-723-4096.
In Game 2.
Broadcast brought to you by Shellum Construction. Call Brandon at Shellum Construction for remodeling decks, windows, doors, and additions. Shellum Construction of Cuba City. Our starting lineup presented by presented by Fuller's Milker Center. See Fuller's complete hygiene line and options for your brand new dairy setup or existing parlor remodel. Fuller's in Lancaster, Richland Center, and at fullersmilkercenter.com. First for the visiting Southwestern Wildcats. They will start Riley Lewerke, 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 5'2", junior defensive specialist. She'll be wearing the off-colored libero jersey. She's authored 17 aces on the season. Alyssa Shellum, 5'5", senior setter, number 4, averaging 6 assists per set. Megan Repsch, R-O-E-P-S-C-H, Repsch, 5'7", senior outside hitter, number 10, 1.9 kills per set. She's authored 39 aces on the year. Lainey Ehrlich, 5'7", senior middle blocker, number 12, averaging 1.3 kills per set. Alyssa Zeller, 5'3", senior defensive specialist, wears number 22, 1.1 kills per set. And getting the start tonight, Carly Grant, 5'10", junior middle blocker, number 23. Getting the starting rotation for Southwestern, Riley Lewerke, Alyssa Shellum, Megan Repsch, Lainey Ehrlich, Alyssa Zeller, and Carly Grant. The Wildcats, 15-11 overall, 5-5, fifth place finishers in the Swall under head coach Karen Anger, assisted by Paige Shellum and Stephanie Lewerke. The Fuller's Milker Center starters for the Pecatonica Vikings. They start Ella Orloff, the freshman libero, she wears number 1, averaging 3.4 digs per set. Brooklyn Mensch, 5'4" freshman outside hitter, wears number 3, 1.9 kills, 4.3 digs per set. Lila Schlimgen, 5'8" sophomore setter and right side hitter, number 4, averaging 1.5 assists per set and a dig per set. Aaliyah Harris, 5'10" junior middle, 1.1 kills per set, 1.2 digs per set. That's number 8, Aaliyah Harris. Loretta Tisch, 5'6" senior outside hitter, 5.3 kills per set, 6.7 digs per set. That's number 10, Loretta Tisch. Tatum Kirshner, 5'9" senior setter, number 12, 6.3 assists per set, 1.3 kills per set, 3.2 digs per set. For number 12, Tatum Kirshner, and running up the rotation for Pecatonica tonight, Isla Jorenby, 5'9" sophomore middle, wears number 14. That's Jorenby. Pecatonica 15-7 overall, 8-4, third in the Six Rivers East. Again, their first regional championship earned Saturday night since back in 1994 when they also made it to state for the only time in program history. They're under head coach Melissa Schlimgen, assisted by Brad Tisch, Nevaeh Gross, and Siri Thronson. Those, your starters, your Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental colors of the game, presented by those businesses. One business, 3 offices, 3 locations to serve your dental needs. They're convenient, they're good. Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental. For the host, Vikings, they're in their home black uniforms with green lettering and numerals and yellow trim. Southwestern Wildcats in their traveling blue uniforms. There's blue jersey tops, black lettering and numerals with white trim, black shorts. For the Wildcats, their libero is wearing black with white. That's Lewerke. And the libero for Pecatonica, Ella Orloff, in the white uniform. And from the angle I see, I think that's gold lettering and green trim. So those, your colors of the game. Our broadcast brought to you by Kundert's Main Street Market, your small town grocery store with a big heart. Shop Kundert's in Blanchardville and follow them on Facebook to see their specials. Kundert's Main Street Market. We stopped into there tonight and took care of some things.
That has the Wildcats of Southwestern.
Broadcast brought to you by Apple River State Bank and First Community Bank Galena, where you'll find local bankers making local decisions and meeting local needs. A banking experience you won't get anywhere else. Apple River State Bank and First Community Bank of Galena, member FDIC. Also, Town & Country Insurance Services. Eric Strail and his staff, small enough to know you and large enough to insure you at Town & Country Insurance Services in Blanchardville. Saunders Oil Company of Warren, family owned for 3 generations and offering delivery of premium diesel fuel and gasoline products to tri-state homes, farms, and businesses. Saunders Oil Company of Warren. And now our national anthem from Pecatonica High School.
So proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming.
our national anthem here from Blanchardville. RJ Ostrowski with you on 97.7 Country WGLR Lancaster and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. One of most of the area teams we have in play tonight. Kind of covered everybody we were able to get to, but moved the in for Barneveld, unfortunately. We'll have them if they advance coming up Saturday night. Elsewhere on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel and our family of stations tonight. Marshall at Mineral Point on Extreme 107.1 on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Cashton at Fenimore. That's on Super Hits 106 in the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. DeSoto at Highland. WPVL AM 1590. AM 1590 WPVL.com for streaming audio on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. And of course, we're here tonight. And again, the other one is the one we'll see the winner of. The 1-seed Barneveld hosting the 2-seed St. Ambrose at Barneveld tonight. And Barneveld again the predetermined host site for the sectional championship on Saturday night. We'll cover the winner of this against the winner of that here at 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Our broadcast brought to you by Sub-Zero Spray Foam. Visit SubZeroSprayFoam.com to see how spray foam insulation can enhance your energy savings, air sealing, mold prevention, and more. Sub-Zero Spray Foam. Southwest Health Center has over 24 specialty services and more than 50 specialists, so you can have specialized care without traveling far from home. Learn more about their specialty services at southwesthealth.org. By Jordan B. Electric. Jordan B. Electric cheering on the Vikings. Congrats on your first regional championship in 31 years. Jordan B. Electric of Blanchardville. By Munchkie Apples. Live long. Eat apples. Go Vikings. Visit Munchkie Apples in Mount Horeb and at munchkieapples.com. The Lely Center, Monroe. Call your local dairy automation specialist, Jordan Wilson, at Lely Center, Monroe. Rundy Electric for reliable electrical, residential, commercial, and agricultural work. Whether it's quick repair or major installation, Rundy Electric has you covered across the tri-state area. Visit rundyelectric.com. Chad Laura and the crew at Grant County Truck Bodies salute our area teams in the postseason. Grant County Truck Bodies in Kieler and at grantcountytruckbodies.com. Broadcast brought to you by Mound City Bank. Their total line of credit lets you use decorating your home to the things that you want. Stop in a Mound City Bank to apply for subject to approval. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Learn more at moundcitybank.com. Also no room at the inn for our Galena coverage tonight. The Galena Pirates take set one from Eastland at 25-13. Best of three in the post there. It's a regional championship tonight for the Galena Pirates. So we'll keep you posted on that in the shoebox scoreboard tonight as well. We are set for volleyball from Blanchardville. It'll be Southwestern serving to start. It's Alyssa Shellum. She of 63 aces on the year. She's backcourt middle for the Wildcats. As the Vikings in serve receive. The serve by Shellum, dug out to the net. Punch over the top, forwarded back over, and a lift ball against the Vikings. Point for Southwestern. Broadcast brought to you by TriStar Pallets of Highland and TriStar Mulch of Cobb and Platteville. Beautify your home with decorative colored mulch. Give Jim Drury and the gang a call at TriStar Pallets of Highland and TriStar Mulch of Cobb and Platteville. Shellum second serve, set up middle hitter spot. That's the spike and the kill up front. As the attack kill notched up front by Loretta Tisch. One serving, one Vikings. And the service of Brooklyn Mensch, the 5'4" freshman running jump serve coming up from the back middle, dug out in the midcourt, returned on the dig. Back in the wheelhouse to the left side hitter, she'll punch it back across. Now back set front right, spike dug out in the midcourt. And a pass front left, backpedaling spike across, dug out by Lewerke. They'll push it back across, bump back to the square. Forward set, front left, running spike off the block, forwarded back toward the net. set up front middle, tap over the top, popped up midcourt. Forward set middle hitter spot, tap over the top, and for the kill. Aaliyah Harris makes it 2-1 Vikings. Two serving, one Vikings match. Dug out at the net, now off the net, tapped over the top, dug out by Orloff. They'll set it up front left, cross court, spike in for the kill. From the left, front left, Loretta Tisch. Broadcast brought to you by Carver's Hardwood Flooring. For flooring, stair installation, or finishing needs, call on Ryan Carver, the only National Wood Flooring Association certified installer, standard, and finisher in the tri-state area. Carver's Hardwood Flooring in Benton. A service error. Well, we were talking about our friends at Carver's Hardwood Flooring, so a point for Southwestern, and back to serve is Megan Retsch. 5'7" senior outside hitter, 39 aces on the campaign. She'll give it a few dribbles and walk it up in a line serve over. Forward it up from the back left. Forward set front left, tap over and in for the kill. It was Tisch the kill, brought to you by Aaliyah Harris on the assist. 4 serving 2 Vikings. Service on the way, dug out midcourt left. They'll set it back up. The runner punched over by Abigail Foley. Set front left, attack across, forwarded from the back middle. Pass front left, Foley spike, block back over at the net. Forward set, front left, Foley this time finds Kieler. No! See, it was deep. Abigail Foley, 5'10" sophomore outside hitter, 2 kills per set. Thought she had one there, but no. The line judge had a better look at it than I did. So Viking service, they'll set it back up midcourt, attack. And a punch over the top, and that's going to be doubled hit and not returned, point back. Broadcast brought to you by Krantz Auto Parts. Krantz Hardware, do it best. See Rob Krantz and the crew for full service repair on cars and light trucks too. Krantz Auto Parts and Krantz, do it best. Fenimore. Viking service, they'll set up front left, Foley the kill. Abigail Foley. That time gets to half of her kills per set average. 3 serving 6. Southwestern. Lainey Ehrlich, the senior, from back middle. Dug in the midcourt, forward set middle hitter spot, tap over the top, forwarded up. Now push to the back line, a reverse bump. Now a pass to the midcourt left, spike got the block, forwarded back front. Back set, front right, spike, roof back over at the net. And they'll still get the return. No, somebody cheated. There was a whistle. What happened? I think they were. It's going to be a point Pecatonica. I don't understand the way they called that. They indicated something was out of bounds. So, something was. Just don't know if it was a person or a thing. Running jump serve coming up for Kayla Dasher. And the return, spike kill, good for Abigail Foley. 4 serving 7 coming up, Southwestern. Broadcast brought to you by Sloan Implement, your official John Deere dealer in Bloomington, Cuba City, Montford, and at Sloans.com. Southwestern service from the backcourt middle. Punched across by Destiny Furlong. Forward set front left for the Vikings. That's going to go for an attack kill. Tatum Kirshner. So Kirshner the kill. 8 serving 4, Pecatonica. Loretta Tisch, running jump serve for the Vikings. Back to the net, popped up. Mid left attack. Vikings go forward, front, left, spike, got the block, forwarded up. In the net to call against Southwestern. Point Peck. So the Vikings serve again. Here's Tisch punching across. Tapped up, popped up, pushed back, cat side. Forward set, middle hitter spot, spike downward, forwarded from the back, middle by Orloff, set front left, punch over the top. Dug out mid-court left. They'll set it up for Foley, who gets the attack kill off the block. Yeah, John Satterley got to call the Southwestern and Argyle game the other night, and he mentioned to me before I left the studios, keep an eye on Foley. So far, she's not giving me a choice. Service error by Southwestern. Yeah, the sophomore outsider stood out in that match. They upset top-ranked Argyle. 10 serving, 5 Vikings here. Orloff punch across. Ball forwarded, back set. Nope. Miscommunication, but still returned by the Cats. Middle hitter, spot tap over the top. Dugout, but not returned. So the swipe left by Aaliyah Harris results in a Peck point. It's 11 serving 5. Broadcast brought to you by Bouse Electric. Call Brad, Adrian, and Josh Busher at Bouse Electric, Lancaster, and Fenimore. Ella Orloff, the freshman, punches across again. Forwarded from the back middle, back set, front, right, spike across, and in for the kill. Carly Grant, 5'10" junior, makes it 6 serving 11 Wildcats. Now the libero, Riley Lewerke. In black for the Cats, she'll forward it across. Now a lift called against Southwestern. Point Peck. And 12 serving 6 Vikings. Service of Tatum Kirshner. The back row. Now to the midcourt, a reverse bump return by Ehrlich. Middle hitter set up and in for the kill. Timeout Southwestern after the Aaliyah Harris kill. So the Cats bend to stop. We'll keep it here. 13-6 Pecatonica. The Southwestern drop set 1 to Argyle. Lopsided, I believe, was 25-12 or 13. So not going to let a deficit here bother them too much. Broadcast brought to you by People's State Bank for personal, home, business, and ag loans. Visit one of their convenient area locations or visit peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC. Gary's Pest Control in Dickeyville. Gary's Pest Control salutes our local athletes. Gary's Pest Control, over 40 years of professional, friendly service. McNett Electric. For all of your electrical needs, call McNett Electric of Belmont. By Applied Micro, your computer and networking specialists in Platteville, Dodgeville, and at appliedmicro.biz. Old friend alert. We got Mark Evenstad crossing my path here. I'm trying to broadcast, buddy. Hit the bricks. Good to see you. While my view is obstructed by the shark. A service error by Peck. It's 7 serving 13 Wildcats. Miss seeing that guy all the time. Service on the way, forwarded up to the net. Forward set, middle hitter, spot tap over the top. Dugout, now popped over the net. And wide of the square. Point Peck. 14 serving 7 here in set 1. Brooklyn Mensch for the Vikings, and she will eat up the libero on the serve, so it's an ace for Mensch, her 27th on the season. 15 serving 7, Pecatonica. Serve on the way, forwarded by Lewerke. Now back set, front right spike, off the block for the kill, Megan Reps. 8 serving 15 coming Wildcats. Broadcast brought to you by Cole Acres Golf and Grill in Cuba City and at coleacresgolfandgrill.com. We do what we can to keep these golf courses open a little longer. Talking to you, Mother Nature. There's 8 serving 15, a roof back over at the net, but in the net to call against Peck. So 9 serving 15 Wildcats. Reps Serving again from backcourt middle. Lined across, forwarded up by Orloff. Forward set, front left. Rising up, tap over the top. They'll get the return. Now tap back down, return on a bump, and it falls in square. The attack kill. Well, essentially it was a reverse bump by Resch. And the Vikings thought it was wide. They let it go. 10 serving 15. Megan Repsch serves across. Now it'll take a reverse bump to get the ball back over the net by Tisch. And now the hammer in for the kill. Lainey Ehrlich. 11 serving 15 as the Wildcats claw back. Repsch, 11 serving 15. Back set, front right, spike into the block for the kill. The attack killed by Aaliyah Harris. Makes it 16 serving 11. Vikings. Punched across, dug forward by Lewerke. Set front left. And that one paints the back line. Abigail Foley. 12 serving 16. And here's Lainey Ehrlich. From the backcourt right for Southwestern. Punched across, forwarded up. 50-50 at the net. Roof down backside. Abigail Foley up front with the roof and the kill. 13 serving 16 Southwestern. The back right, line serve across, popped up. Pass back to the back row. Now a bump over the net, forwarded up. Forward set, no, back set, front right, tap over the top, dug out midcourt left. They'll set it up, a runner on the way, tapped over the top, forwarded up. Pass middle hitter spot, blocked back over at the net, Cats control, forwarded back. The Viking side, now front left on the attack for the kill. Loretta Tisch. 17 serving 13, Vikings. Broadcast brought to you by the Highland State Bank of Highland at highlandstatebank.net. Service of Kayla Dasher. And that's going to be an ace. 33rd on the year for the freshman, Kayla Dasher. D-O-E-S-C-H-E-R, Dasher. 18 serving 13. Running jump serve, dug out in the midcourt. Now set front left. And the attack by Abigail Foley, good for the kill. 14 serving 18, Southwestern. Wildcat service of a player in blue. It's Destiny Furlong. The return, push over by Dasher. Now forward set, front left. Foley gets it across, set front left, spike. Root back over at the net, but out of bounds, so the attack kill is good for Pecatonica's Loretta Tisch, I think it was. 19 serving 14, Pecatonica. Tisch to serve. Lined across, forwarded up by Lewerke. Set front left, Foley. Root back over at the net. The block and the kill by Isla Jorenby. Timeout, Wildcats, 20-4. The Pecatonica lead in set one. We'll keep it here. Broadcast brought to you by WCC Brands Custom Apparel in Kieler and at WCC-brands.com. By Community First Bank, for you in the communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank, cfbank.com. Member FDIC. By Breckler Insurance Group. For all your insurance needs, see Steve Lindowski at Breckler Insurance Group in Fenimore. Breckler Insurance serving Southwest Wisconsin for over 95 years. McNett Electric of Belmont, they can assist with all of your electrical needs. Chip and his crew at McNett Electric on call and ready to help your ag, business, and commercial needs. McNett Electric Belmont. And Brian's Auto Body and Paint Specialist. The pros at Brian's get the job done right for unexpected dings or major repair projects at the Brian's Auto Body and Paint, Lancaster. 20-14, 20 serving 14. Pecatonica leading Southwestern here in set one. Loretta Tisch from the backcourt left. Let serve over. Dug forward by Lewerke. Now backing up to Spoley to spike it across. Dug forward middle. Midcourt attack to the back line is deep. Kayla Dasher just about 6 inches deep. Attacking the back line. 15 serving 20 coming up for Southwestern. And it'll be Alyssa Zeller, the 5'3" senior defensive specialist. From the backcourt right. Line serve across, popped up in the midcourt to the back line, pass back forward. Dasher the runner, but a teammate in her way. So miscommunication and a point for Southwestern. Alyssa Zeller again from backcourt right, 16 serving 20, Southwestern. Service on the way, forwarded up. Pass front left, attack across, gonna paint the sideline for the kill. That's Brooklyn Mensch. The freshman outside hitter. A lot of good young players. These two teams. 21 serving 16. Here's Ella Orloff, another freshman, the libero in white. Line serve across, boarded up by Lewerke. Now front right, spike into the net, point. Peck, 22 serving 16. And here's Orloff, the serve again. Ball popped up to the center square. Forward set front. Last spike across. Misfires into the net. Point Peck. .23 serving 16. Orloff trying to put the Vikings at set point in set one. Serve on the way. Dug out to the net. Pushed over the top and in for the kill. Alyssa Shellum. It's a point for the Cats, who will serve with Lewerke. 17 serving 23 in set one. Serve forwarded up by Orloff. Now set middle hitter spot, spike off the block. Back to the square. They'll set it up and push across. Now a quick set to the mid-post or mid-court right. Set front right and a backslide move. Vikings handle front left, tap over the top. Forward set, middle hitter spot into the net. Point Peck, set point in set one, 24-17. So set point for the Vikings. Tatum Kirshner, the senior, set to serve. Kirshner running jump serve coming up. That's popped up. And going to be an ace to wrap up set one. 25-17 Peck. As Tatum Kirshner gets ace number 34 this season for her. Pecatonica up 1-0 over Southwestern, 25-17 on the shoebox scoreboard. We'll check the rest of the shoebox scoreboard and bring you set number 2 next on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 3.
From small-town businesses to large multi-state operations, Tricor Insurance and Auto Owners Insurance have industry expertise that can cover all types of businesses.
Having an insurance agency that understands our business is a real benefit. They know our people. It's something Tricor does really well.
Tricor's in-depth knowledge of insurance, regulation, compliance, and safety consulting is here to help your business succeed. Working with leading insurance companies like Auto Owners Insurance. They'll be there when you need them most. Visit TricorInsurance.com to learn more about Tricor Insurance Cycle of Care.
Our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school sports on Queen Bee Radio is presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and by Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. Check schedule at am90wpvl.com.
In Game 3.
Broadcast brought to you by Russell Law Offices. Your local legal representation. Call for a consultation to discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal defense, probate administration, and more. Russell Law Offices, Platteville, Dodgeville, Cuba City, and Darlington. Hermson's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington. Hermson's Ace Hardware, Bonneville, Maine, Platteville. See Hermson's for the perfect paint. Do your next project. Hermson's Ace Hardware in Bloomington and Platteville. by JR Underground. Building tomorrow's utilities today. JR Underground of Blanchardville. For employment opportunities and to learn more, visit jrundergroundllc.com. Fintech Resource Management. Visit fintechresourcemanagement.com to learn more about their services and green mission, a greener way. Fintech Resource Management of Monroe. The Melby Funeral Home and Crematory of Platteville off the history of Carey. They also understand that each family is unique and will honor personal requests and tradition. Matt and Laura Melby at Melby Funeral Home and Crematory in Platteville. West End Salvage of Lancaster. See Junkyard Joe Krantz and the West End Salvage team for recycling as well as construction and demolition waste too. West End Salvage, Lancaster. Shoebox scoreboard updates. What have we? Fenimore takes set one. Fenimore at home. That's set one over Cashton. So Fenimore up 1-0. No other first sets have gone final. I take it back. Marshall beat Mineral Point in set one, 25-20. And now running jump serve for the Vikings. They start set two up 1-0. Tatum Kirshner. And the Cats can't get it back across. One serving, 0 Vikings. Kirshner again. Dugout back middle by Zeller. Forward set, front left. Cross court spike by Repsch. Handled. They'll set it up for a cross court spike. Ported from the back line. Forward set, front left. Repsch again. Misfires out the knuckles, and it's going to be a point for Peck. Kirshner service again. Back set front right into the net for the Wildcats, who have looked a bit out of system here at times tonight. From the backcourt right, service on the way, popped up. Now a back set, middle hitter spot, spike downward, forwarded up from the middle. Popped up, reverse bump, forwarded up from the midcourt. Forward set, front left, tap across, popped up from the back middle. Forward set, front left, rising up, spiked across through the block. And the Cats get the return, dug out in the midcourt. Forward set, front left, tapped over again and dug out. Quick set over the net. Forwarded up by the Vikings. Push over the top, nice dig, popped up, pushed across by the Cats. Forward set, front left, runner on the way, dug out by Lewerke. Set it front left, into the block for the kill. Megan Repsch. I've got her for 3 unofficially. And it's 1 serving 3 Southwestern. They have to skunk out of the box for themselves here in set number 2. Alyssa Shellum, the senior. 1 serving 3 down, 1-0 is Southwestern. There's an ace for Shellum. Her team high 64th on the year. Two serving 3, Shellum. That one returned over the net on the dig. Forward set, front left, attack across, 50-50 at the net after the block, 50-50 again, comes down Cat's side. Now passed across. Forward set, middle hitter, spot, spike. Popped up, 50-50 ball off the pass in the net against Southwestern, point Peck. DeSoto defeats Highland in set 1, 26-24. So not a great night to be an incumbent around our area teams so far. Peck sets it up, spike into the block for the kill, front left. Tisch with the kill, 5 serving 2. Here's Brooklyn Mensch's service. Southwestern, reverse pass over the net. Forward set, middle hitter spot, tap over the top, and pinning the sideline for the kill. Aaliyah Harris. Broadcast brought to you by Toyota of Dubuque. They power our audio stream at WGLR.com tonight. Anderson Toyota of Dubuque when you are ready. Brooklyn Mensch serving for Peck. 6 serving 2. Vikings up 1-0 as the officials take care of. The ladder judge takes care of some paperwork. Service coming. Dug forward. Back forward set, middle hitter spot, spiked through traffic by Ehrlich. Handled. They'll set it back up, tap over the top, but in the net the call against Southwestern. Point Peck. Broadcast brought to you by Grant Regional Center's Ortho Team. Dr. Brad Bitchfeld and Nate Stoko, PAC, providing exceptional care for sports-related injuries. Grant Regional Health Center, better health starts here. 7 serving 2. Peck, a roof back over, blocked back over at the net, and then handled. Now a flat-footed spike back across by the Wildcats. Forward set, middle hitter spot, pushed to the back. Forwarded smartly by Zeller. They'll set front and left and have misfire into the net. Point Peck, 8 serving 2. Eight serving 2, Vikings. Brooklyn Mensch running jump serve. Forwarded from the midcourt right. Now set middle. Spike across. Forwarded up by Orloff. And then the Vikings can't get the return. Point Southwestern. Broadcast brought to you by Claire Bank and their 8 convenient locations in Southwest Wisconsin. Proud to support our community events. Claire Bank, where they say we can do that. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Served by Reps for the Cats. Return attack to dig into the net, so a point for the Vikings. 10 serving 3. 9 serving 3, actually. Pecatonica. Served across, back set, front right, tap over the top, off the block, forwarded up, 50-50 at the net. No, Vikings side now. Bump across, forward set, middle hitter spot, attacked. Pass front and left. The attack to the back line is deep. Point Wildcats. Four serving 9, Southwestern. Middle hitter spot, tapped across. Set front left, push over the top, dug out. Back row, forward set, front left, spiked across, popped up. Now forwarded back, front right. Attack across off the block for the kill. I believe that was Carly Grant. 5 serving 9, Southwestern. Line serve across, dug out midcourt, forward set, middle hitter spot. Right through, back over the net for the kill. Carly Grant the block and the kill. 6 serving 9, Southwestern. And it's the service of Ehrlich. Back set, front right, roof, back over the net for the kill. This time, Loretta Tisch. Ten serving 6, Pecatonica. Runner on the way and an ace for Kayla Dasher. Dasher's second on the night. 11 serving 6 for the 5'3" freshman. Dasher running jump serve again. Pop forward by the Cats. Forward set, front left. Attack across the back line is deep. As Foley tried and missed. Broadcast brought to you by Mountain City Bank. Their total line of credit lets you use debt to your home to do the things that you want. Stop into Mountain City Bank tool block. Switch to approval. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Learn more at mountaincitybank.com. Into the net. The attack attempt by Foley. A couple not great passes to her the last couple of times. And now a timeout called by Southwestern. We'll spend a stop two, 13-6. Pecatonica up 1-0 and leading set two. Back after this on WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In game 4.
Timeout. All right. Remember, we're a team that plays together. Listen, the winning will take care of itself. We just have to get everyone involved.
In interscholastic sports, we celebrate what makes every one of us unique. And in the pursuit of a common goal, everyone in the huddle, in the bleachers, and in the community comes together. This message presented by the WIAA and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
Hi, this is Steve Schmidt, owner of the Shoe Box in downtown Blackburn. We have thousands of pairs of shoes in stock, no waiting. So stop in anytime, specializing in size, selection, and fit. We will save you money. P.S. We measure both feet. Stop in the Shoe Box, the largest shoe store at the north end of Blackburn.
In game 4.
13 serving 6. Pecatonica Vikings up 1-0. And the attack into the block for the kill. Abigail Foley gets right after a couple of misses. 7 serving 13. Southwestern in set 2. Destiny Furlong, 5'4" junior, back to serve. She's out there 26 aces on the year. Her serve across, Orloff. Now from the back row, and a misfire into the net, point Southwestern. Broadcast brought to you by Community First Bank. The communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank, cfbank.com, member FDIC. Cat serve again, Orloff the forward. Now set front left, tap off the block, and for the kill, Tatum Kirshner. (14 serving 8). Pecatonica. Here's Loretta Tisch to serve. Set it up for Foley, who's blocked back over at the net. Now pop back front middle, push over the top, popped up at the midcourt. Court set front left, spike over the top, boarded from the back line. There's a set for Foley, spike off the block. And they'll back set quickly. It's dug out smartly by Lewerke, and now Foley punches across. Forward set front left, into the block for the kill. Brooklyn Mensch. And she's a freshman. The student section lets you know about it. Yeah, the future awfully bright with the number of freshman standouts in the rotation for the Vikings. Here's a senior, Loretta Tisch. And now the attack back the other way goes deep. 16 serving 8, Pecatonica. Tisch from backcourt left. Ball popped up. Now to the midcourt. Attack on the way, dug out. Forward set, front left. Attack across, popped up from the back row, off the rafter. Forward set, middle hitter spot, tap over the top, popped up. Now quick set over the net. Forwarded back to the net, pass front left, Foley, spike off the block, pop forward by Orloff. Forward set, middle hitter spot, into the block for the kill. Isla Jurenby. 17, serving 8. Loretta Tisch running jump serve, backcourt left, forwarded up by Lewerke. Now forward set, Foley, attack off the block, dug out in the midcourt, and for the kill ultimately. I've got Foley for 8. Broadcast brought to you by Haverland Heating and Cooling of Hazel Green, your local Carrier dealer with a complete line of home heating products to keep your family comfortable. Call Nick Haverland of Haverland Heating and Cooling. Backcourt right, line serve across for the Cats. That's Alyssa Zeller's service. It was 9 serving 17. Backslide move front right. The Cats can't convert. Under the net the call. 18 serving 9. Pecatonica up 1-0 and doubling up Southwestern here in set number 2. It's the service of the libero, Ella Orloff. Line serve across, forwarded up by Lewerke. Back set, front right. Cross court, spike in for the kill, Carly Grant. Brought to you by Shellum on the assist. 10 serving 18, Southwestern. Lewerke from backcourt middle. Punches across and an ace for Lewerke. Her 18th on the year. Lewerke, 11 serving 18, and a service error as it's deep. Broadcast brought to you by Shellum Construction. Call Brandon at Shellum Construction for remodeling, decks, window and doors, and additions. Shellum Construction of Cuba City. Peck service to Tatum Kirshner. Forwarded back and punched across by the Cats. Forward set, Kirshner to the front left, cross court spike, dugout backcourt middle, pass midcourt, a bump over by Repsch. Middle hitter spot on the attack, dugout back middle. Forward set, front left, push back across to the Vikings front left. They'll set it front right. The attack across by Schlimkin is handled. Punch back across. Front left, spike across. Dug again and push back across the corner and wide. Point pack. 20 serving 11, Vikings. Service on the way, pop forward by Southwestern. Middle hitter spot the attack downward, forwarded up by Orloff. Now rising to push across is Brooklyn Mensch. They'll set it back up front left, push across, dug out in the midcourt. Forward set, front left, Mensch again off the block. Cats, pass. Flat-footed spike across by Repsch. And now middle hitter spot into the block and for the kill. The attack kill for Aaliyah Harris. Brought to you by Schlemgen on the assist. Timeout. Southwestern. 21-11. Pecatonica leading the Wildcats. Set number 2. Pecatonica took set 1. 25-17. Broadcast brought to you by Kundert's Main Street Market, your small town grocery store with a big heart. Shop Kundert's in Blanchardville and follow them on Facebook to see their specials. Kundert's Main Street Market. Apple River State Bank and First Community Bank Galena, where you'll find local bankers making local decisions and meeting local needs. It's a banking experience you won't get anywhere else. Apple River State Bank and First Community Bank Galena, member FDIC. 21 serving 11. Pecatonica up 1-0 over Southwestern in the WIAA Division 5 sectional semifinal from Blanchardville, Pecatonica High School. Peck service, look at the return off the block for the kill, Lady Ehrlich. 12 serving 21. No palindrome chant. The backcourt right, service on the way, and that's going to pop up in the back row, and now back to the center square. Reverse bump gets the return. Forwarded up. Forward set, front left on the attack, off the block, now back over the net. Cats set it up front right, block at the net. Now 50-50, and a lift is going to be called, no, a double hit called against Peck. Broadcast brought to you by Town & Country Insurance Services, Eric Strail and his staff. Small enough to know you and large enough to insure you at Town & Country Insurance Services in Blanchardville. Southwestern serve 13-21. Vikings return. Southwestern pushing across now with Repsch. Now bump across. Set front right. Middle hitter spot on the away. Into the block for the kill. Lady Ehrlich. 14 serving 21. Southwestern trying to battle back to even here in set 2. Broadcast brought to you by Saunders Oil Company of Warren, family owned for 3 generations, offering delivery of premium diesel fuel and gasoline products to tri-state homes, farms, and businesses. Saunders Oil Company of Warren. And a reverse bump gets tied up in the rafters on the third hit. So a point for Southwestern. 15 serving 21. Wildcats in a timeout. Back. We'll take 1-2. 21-15. Vikings lead Southwestern up 1-0 is Pecatonica. Back after this on WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 5.
People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
Watch live and archived H&N Plumbing, Heating and Electrical, and Lady Center Monroe high school sports video coverage all season on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Get the latest schedule at AM1590WPBL.com.
In Game 5.
Let's serve coming out of the timeout by Southwestern, and a tap back over the top and in for the kill. For Pecatonica, Aaliyah Harris up front. 22 serving 15. Vikings trying to go up 2-0. Running jump serve up for Brooklyn Mensch. Forwarded from the midcourt. And now front right the attack by Morgan Rogers. Tap it over the top with a double hit called against Peck. Broadcast brought to you by Sub-Zero Spray Foam. Visit SubZeroSprayFoam.com to see how spray foam insulation can enhance energy savings, air sealing, mold prevention, and more. That's Sub-Zero Spray Foam. 16 serving 22 Southwestern. Forward set, front left, backpedaling spike, block back over at the net. They'll forward it up again, this time the attack over the top. Forward set, front left. That's Foley painting the near sideline for the kill. Sophomore Abigail Foley knocking on the door of double-digit kills. 17 serving 22 Southwestern. Megan Repsch back to serve. Ball punched across, forwarded up. Front set, left side, into the net, the attack, and point Southwestern. Broadcast brought to you by Southwest Health Center, over 24 specialty services and more than 50 specialists. You can have specialized care without traveling far from home. Learn more about their specialty services at southwesthealth.org. Serve of Repsch. They'll set it back up. Spike is touched at the net according to the line judge. So the attack killed. Good for Tisch. 23 serving 18. Aaliyah Harris the serve. Return to the dig, blocked back at the net. Now Foley punches across. Forward set, middle hitter spot, Spike off the block and down for the kill. Loretta Tisch makes it set point in set 2, 24 serving 18. Punched across, dug out in the midcourt. Forward set, front left, Foley on the attack, gets the kill. She's got 10, but no margin of error for Southwestern here at set 2. 19 serving 24. Again, the Wildcats trying to avoid going down 2-0. Lainey Ehrlich serves over. Forwarded up. Forward set, middle hitter spot, the attack across. Saved up the reverse bump return. Popped up in the midcourt. Forward set, front left, spike to the back line for the kill and for set 2. Loretta Tisch puts a bow on set 2, 25-19. Pecatonica to 25-17. 25-19. Pecatonica up 2-0 over Southwestern. Set 3 ahead on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 6.
Life can get busy. Work, family, endless to-do lists, but don't let your health take a backseat. A mammogram is an important screening that only takes a few minutes, and it could be a step toward peace of mind for you and your loved ones. Whether it's your first or your annual visit, Grant Regional makes it quick, easy, and it's one thing you can check off your list. Make your health a priority. Schedule your mammogram today, accepting medical associates, dean, and Quartz insurance to name a few. Grant Regional Health Center. Better health starts here.
Catch Andrew's Egg Service coverage of Wisconsin football on 97.7 WGLR and Wisconsin basketball on AM 1590 WPBL. Presented by Digman Construction. Queen Bee Radio is your home for Badger sports.
In Game 6.
Welcome back to Blanchardville. RJ Osterhouse with you. Grand Regional Health Center, People's State Bank coverage of sectional semifinal volleyball. Presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. Also on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Powered by H&N Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical. And Laley Center, Monroe. Well, the Pecatonica Vikings up 2 sets to nothing. 25-17, 25-19. Over Southwestern. Elsewhere on the shoebox scoreboard. We told you DeSoto took set 1 at Highland, 26-24. Fenimore is now up 2 sets to nothing over Cashton, 25-20, 25-16. And Marshall up 2 sets to none over Mineral Point. The Pointers trail 25-20, 25-20. Again, the winner of this heads to Barneveld, regardless of if Barneveld or St. Ambrose wins tonight. On the other side of this sectional. Our broadcast brought to you by Jordan-B Electric. Jordan-B Electric cheering on the Vikings. Congrats on your first regional championship in 31 years. Jordan-B Electric, Blanchardville. The Laley Center Monroe. Call your local dairy automation specialist, Jordan Wilson, at Laley Center Monroe. Southwestern set to serve to start set number 3. Again, down 2 sets to nothing. Broadcast brought to you by Munchkie Apples. Live long, eat apples, and go Vikings. Visit Munchkie Apples in Mount Horeb and at munchkieapples.com. That's M-U-N-C-H-K-E-Y, Munchkie Apples. Great to have them aboard. Forward set, front, left, tap across, nope, tap into the net. 1-0 Southwestern. I don't know if they led 1-0 in set 1 or not, but this may be their first lead of the night. Next serve, set it up for a tackle of the Vikings, or a return rather. Now set front left, Spike forwarded up. Set front left, attack to the back row is forwarded up. Now forward set, middle hitter spot. Spike off the block for the kill. Laney Ehrlich, who heated up last set, continues that here in set 3. Update from Highland, the Cardinals battle back to take set 2. 25-20, they are even at a set apiece with DeSoto. Double hit the call against Peck. 3-0 Southwestern. Alyssa Shellham's service. Line serve forwarded up by Orloff. Now the attack through the block. And for the kill, Loretta Tisch. One serving 3. And Brooklyn Mensch, the running jump serve. Forward to the front, set to the middle. Pushed over the top, dug out front right. Pass forward, punch over the top, forwarded up in the midcourt. Back set front right, the attack across is handled by the Vikings, and they'll get the bump return. Forwarded up to the front right. Back set front right, spike into the block. And for for the kill. That's Lila Lisk. 5'9" senior outside hitter, bringing the senior urgency. 4 serving 1. Wildcats. Service of Reps. Forward set, front, left into the block, and block back over at the net. Then they'll get the return with Aaliyah Harris. Forward set, front, left, punched over the top and wide left, despite the good effort of Foley. Broadcast brought to you by Rundy Electric for reliable electrical, residential, commercial, and agricultural work. Whether it's quick repair or major installation, Rundy Electric has you covered across the tri-state area. Visit rundyelectric.com. Harris the serve over, forward from the front right. The attack across, Vikings scramble, now they'll punch it back across. Wildcats will get the punch by Foley for the return. Forward set, front, left hand, finds the pay dirt. I got it, you take it for the Cats that time, and Loretta Tisch. I've got her for 11 in the kills department. 3 serving 4, Vikings up 2-0. Foley punch across, dug out in the midcourt, popped up, and then the Vikings can't get it across. 5 serving 3, Southwestern. Broadcast brought to you by Chad Laura and the crew at Grant County Truck Bodies, including our area teams in the postseason, Grant County Truck Bodies in Kieler and at grantcountytruckbodies.com. And there's an ace for the Wildcats. Lainey Ehrlich with her 29th of the year and her first on the night. Ehrlich serves again. Late. That one must have had some knuckle on it because Ella Orloff moved really late to try to adjust. It's back-to-back aces by Ehrlich. 7 serving 3 Southwestern. Ehrlich punches across. That one popped up toward the square. Now rising for the attack far side is Isla Jurenby, who gets the attack kill. Four serving 7. Pecatonica. Kayla Dasher punches across. They'll set it for a return with Foley. Now forwarded up by Dasher. Forward set, front, left. The attack to the back corner is wide. 8 serving 4 Wildcats. Broadcast brought to you by Mound City Bank's Total Line of Credit. Use the equity in your home to do the things that you want. Stop in a Mound City Bank to apply for subject to approval. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Learn more at moundcitybank.com. Wildcat service. They'll set up front left, push across, wide left, point Cats. Oh no, what happened? Thinking that that must have been the call against Southwestern. So it's 5 serving 8 with Loretta Tisch backcourt left. The righty punches away and the Cats can't get it back across. Home cooking with the rafter beam. 6 serving 8. Again, Peck trailing in set 3, but up 2-0. Service on the way, Florida back to the front. It goes as an ace. Timeout Southwestern will take 1-2 after the ace by Tisch. Tight set 3. It's 2-0 lead for Pecatonica here on WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 7.
If it's a double 50 or double 4 parlor you milk, see Fuller's Milker Center, your Gia dealer. Fuller's offers a complete line of high technology solutions to make your dairy a model of efficiency with state-of-the-art milking systems, revolutionary milking units, and the latest in udder prep and post-dipping systems with the best in automated animal monitoring. No matter how many cows you milk, you can rely on Fuller's Milker Center LLC in Lancaster and Richland Center to keep your operation at peak efficiency.
Our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school sports on Queen Bee Radio is presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and by Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. Check out our upcoming schedule at am1590wpvl.com.
In Game 7.
Welcome back to Blanchardville's return on a timeout. It's a roof and a kill for Tatum Kirshner. 8 serving 8. Vikings now even after trailing for the first time tonight here in the early going of set 3. And there's a misfire up front for the Cats. 9 serving 8. Pecatonica. In the backcourt left, serve across by Tisch. Forwarded up middle, hitter spot the attack off the top of the net. Forwarded back up the attack far side, off the block, popped up in between the rafters. Now pops back forward, pushed across by Reps. Or was it Foley? It doesn't matter who it was because the attack from the front left came from Brooklyn Mensch for the kill. 10 serving 8. She is a freshman, folks. From the backcourt left, Loretta Tisch on the serve, and that's an ace for Tisch. The 11 serving 8. Tisch again. Popped up in the midcourt. Pass front left. Foley rises up, punches across, forwarded up by Orloff. Forward set middle hitter, spot spike to the back row, back to the lead net. Tap down, Cat side. Now 50-50 ball. And the attack downwards for the kill. Isla Jorenby. 12-8 Peck. Substitution for Southwestern. Claire Burkett comes in, 5'7" senior. Broadcast brought to you by Community First Bank. The community is where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank. CFbank.com. Member FDIC. Off the service, a return and a return again, and now they'll set things up front left for Pecatonica. Spike through the block, forwarded from the back line for Southwestern. Front left, Foley the attack kill. Abigail Foley will rotate out after getting that kill and getting her team the serve back as Alyssa Zeller comes in to take care of serving duties. Broadcast brought to you by Haverland Heating and Cooling of Hazel Green, your local Carrier dealer with a complete line of home heating products to keep your family comfortable. Call Nick Haverland at Haverland Heating and Cooling. And there's an ace. No, what happened? Resulted in a point and a serve for Pecatonica. I was looking down that line. Well, dueling service errors now it appears. (10 serving 13 Southwestern trying to force a fourth set tonight here in Blanchardville. Lewerke services, or serves. Services. Nah. Peck can't get a return. Point Cats, 11 serving 13 here in set number 3. Lewerke serves. Boarded from the back middle. Now set front, left attack across and in for the kill. Brooklyn Mensch have another. Broadcast brought to you by Shellham Construction. Call Brandon at Shellham Construction for remodeling, decks, windows, doors, and additions. Shellham Construction of Cuba City. Tatum Kirshner's service for Peck. Back set front, right spike through traffic and for the kill. That was Alyssa Shellham up front. Makes it 12 serving 14 Wildcats. Layla Lisk checks in to the front row. Senior outside hitter for the Cats. 12 serving 14 Southwestern middle hitter spot. Attack to the back middle, forwarded up. Forwarded set, front left attack, block back to the net. Forward set, front left attack again, this time midcourt left. Forward set, front left attack through traffic and for the kill, Brooklyn Mensch again. I've got her for 5 conservatively. Broadcast brought to you by, well wait, It's 15 serving 12. Pecatonica up 2 sets to nothing. And here's Mensch to serve. Line serve across, dug forward from the back left. Forward set, front left, rising up, attack across, popped up in the midcourt. Forward set, front left attack, off the block. Attack back to the Peck square. Forwarded up, middle hitter spot, spike. He's gonna go for the kill. Aaliyah Harris up front, I think. 16 serving 12, broadcast brought to you by Kundert's Main Street Market, your small town grocery store with a big heart. Shop Kundert's in Blanchardville and follow them on Facebook to see their specials. Kundert's Main Street Market. Set front right, through the block. And now they'll set it up, will block back at the net again as the Vikings are turned away. Now into the Cats block for the kill, Loretta Tisch. 17 serving 12. Serve on the way for Peck. Forward back to the line, punch back across, dug out, dug again, and it's going to be a point for Southwestern. Broadcast brought to you by Apple River State Bank and First Community Bank Galena, where you'll find local bankers making local decisions and meeting local needs. It's a banking experience you won't get anywhere else. Apple River State Bank and First Community Bank of Galena, member FDIC. Megan Repsch, the senior, serving from right to left as we view it. Serving 13-17, a big block back at the net. And the Vikings scramble to get the return, but they do on the reverse bump by Orloff. Now a back set front right, cross-court spike. Handled by the Vikings. Reverse bump return, forwarded from the back right. Forward set, front left. Foley off the block for the kill. 14 serving 17, Southwestern. Again with Repsch serving. A few dribbles and a punch across. Forwarded up by Orloff. Forward set, front left, tap across, no into the net, and a point for the Cats. 15 serving 17. Broadcast brought to you by Town & Country Insurance Services. Eric Strahl and his staff are small enough to know you and large enough to insure you at Town & Country Insurance Services, Blanchardville. Service on the way, popped up in the midcourt. Vikings get the bump return. Forward set, front left, Foley blocked back over at the net by Harris. Foley again, this time over the top, forwarded back middle. They'll set it up for Harris, spike off the block, forwarded back to the net. Tap across, now forwarded up. Pass front left, rising up, spike through traffic, and for the kill, Loretta Tisch. 18 serving 15, timeout Southwestern, us 2. Pecatonica leads 18-15 in set 3, up 2 sets to nothing. Back after this on WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 8.
If you're upgrading a home or business, call the trusted pros at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. They offer a premium selection of CHI overhead doors combining style, durability, and security for both residential and commercial properties. Need rain gutters to protect your building from water damage? Carey's has you covered there too. Learn more at Carey'sGuttersandDoors.com. They sell the best and service the rest. Get the quality you deserve at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, Belmont, and Prairie du Chien.
Watch live and archived H&N Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical and Lady Center Monroe High School sports video coverage all season on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Get the latest schedule at AM1590WPBL.com.
In Game 8.
(18-15). Pecatonica leading Southwestern in set 3, up 2 sets to nothing. Here's the service of Aaliyah Harris coming out of a Southwestern timeout. Forward set, front left, Foley blocked back over at the net. They'll run it back for Foley, and she will bump it across this time. And now set to the front right, attack across, forwarded midcourt right, a reverse bump to the far side. Attack to the back line, setting it up front right, Southwestern. The attack forwarded up by Harris. Now to the net, off the block, and for the kill, Loretta Tisch. 19 serving 15, Pecatonica. Aaliyah Harris punches across, popped up in the midcourt. And now the attack dug forward. Forward set, middle hitter, spot attack across. They painted the sideline for the kill. That was Lainey Ehrlich. I've got her for 5 kills at least. It's 16 serving 19 as Southwestern not going quietly into the good night. Serve of Ehrlich. Back row swinging bump across by the Vikings. Now a forward set, middle hitter spot, downward spike for the kill. That's Carly Grant. Broadcast brought to you by Saunders Oil Company of Warren, family owned for 3 generations, offering delivery of premium diesel fuel and gasoline products to tri-state homes, farms, and businesses. Saunders Oil Company of Warren. 17 serving 19, Southwestern again trying to force a 4th set. Serve across by Ehrlich. And now reverse bump across by Tisch. They'll set it up for Foley or spike off the block. Popped up in the middle square. Forward set, front left, spike off the block. Forwarded up, rising front right. Popped up, and now a pass forward, pushed across by the Vikings. They'll set it front left for Foley off the block. Dug out by Kirshner. Set middle, tap over the top. Pop back center square. Now a pass to the right side. The attack across, 50-50. No, pushed. Cat side. Rising up in the middle. And finding pay dirt is Carly Grant. 18 serving 19. Southwestern again. Trying to battle back. Line serve. Returned on the dig. Popped up in the midcourt. To the back corner and in for the kill, and the Cats have tied it up. Timeout on the floor, Pecatonica. We'll keep it here this time. We have an update from Mineral Point, where Marshall has swept Point 25-20, 25-20, 25-13. So Marshall, after ending Darlington season, ends Mineral Point season in the sectional semifinal. Highlands taking set 3 at home. They're up 2-1 now over DeSoto. 25-11 was the set 3 score. Cashton wins set 3 at Fenimore and trails that 2-1. 25-16 was the set score. We resume volleyball here at root beer time, 1919 in Blanchardville, and it's not that anymore as an ace out of the timeout is authored by Lainey Ehrlich. Her third ace, 31 on the campaign, 20 serving 19 Southwestern. Again, tried to force a 4th set here in Pecatonica's home court in Blanchardville. Ehrlich serve again, forwarded up. Set front left, spike across, that's for the kill. Loretta Tisch evens things up, 20 serving 20. Broadcast brought to you by Sub-Zero Spray Foam. Visit subzerosprayfoam.com to see how spray foam insulation can enhance your energy savings, air sealing, mold prevention, and more. That's Sub-Zero Spray Foam at subzerosprayfoam.com. Service on the way by Dasher. And then the attack back across is deep. 21 serving 20 Vikings. Kayla Dasher serves across, popped up in the forecourt. Now set back front left, pushed across, popped up. Forward set front left, the attack through the block and painting the sideline. Oh, the line judge set flag down and then changed it. I believe overruled by the far side official. 21 serving 21. More dramatic this way anyhow. From the backcourt right, serve across. They'll set it up front right, push across. Quick set front left. Foley the spike in the near sideline for the kill. Yeah, it's getting interesting here now. 22 serving 21 Southwestern. Timeout. Peck. We'll keep it here. Broadcast brought to you by Southwest Health. Over 24 specialty services and more than 50 specialists. So you can have specialized care without traveling far from home. Learn more about their specialty services at southwesthealth.org. Joran B. Electric. Joran B. Electric cheering on the Vikings. Congrats on their first regional championship in 31 years to Pecatonica High School. Joran B. Electric, Blanchardville. Munchkie Apples. Live long. Eat apples. Go Vikings. Visit Munchkie Apples in Mount Horeb and at munchkieapples.com. By the Laley Center, Monroe. Call your local dairy automation specialist, Jordan Wilson, at Laley Center, Monroe. 22 serving 21 Southwestern, down 2 sets to nothing. The service of Destiny Furlong back to the net, attack across. They say it was blocked to the net, now returned. They'll set it up front left. Foley through the block for the kill. Abigail Foley makes it 23-21. Broadcast brought to you by Rundy Electric for reliable electrical, residential, commercial, and ag work. For its quick repair or major installation, Rundy Electric has you covered across the tri-state area. Visit rundyelectric.com. 23 serving 21 for Furlong. Set it back up front left, push on the top, block back at the net. Now tapped to the back and forwarded by Orloff. Rising up is Tisch, forwarded from the back middle. They'll set front left for Foley, dug out back middle, set up, backpedaling spike over, forwarded midcourt right. Setting it up again, midcourt. And into the block for the kill, Alyssa Zeller. Set point and set 2 for Southwestern and finally their crowd. Something to get pumped about. Destiny Furlong from backcourt middle. 24 serving 21. And it's a let serve for an ace. A let serve by Furlong. Hits the top tape and pops over the net. Furlong's 27th ace of the year is the difference in set 3, 25-21. Set 4 comes your way next. Pecatonica up 2 sets, 1 over Southwestern. Back after this on WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In game 9.
Speeding and reckless driving are leading causes of injuries and deaths on Wisconsin roadways. Whether you're an athlete or a spectator, control your drive on our streets, county roads, and highways to keep all travelers safe. Don't speed. Don't be reckless. Zero in Wisconsin. Together, we can save lives. This message from the Queen Bee Radio family of stations and the WIAA.
Round up the family for a night of Bronx Bulls and big-time thrills as Battle for the Bluff Rodeo returns to Five Flags Center February 20th and 21st with 2 nights of heart-pounding, dirt-in-your-face rodeo action. Tickets are on sale Friday at Five Flags box office and FiveFlagsCenter.com.
In game 9.
Southwestern Wildcats battle back to take set number 3 and force a 4th set. 25-21 after Peck took sets 1 and 2, 25-17, 25-19. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Chad, Laura, and the crew at Grant County Truck Bodies, including our area teams in the postseason. Grant County Truck Bodies in Kieler and at GrantCountyTruckBodies.com. By J&R Underground, building tomorrow's utilities today. J&R Underground of Blanchardville for employment opportunities. And to learn more, visit jrundergroundllc.com. By the Melby Funeral Home and Crematory in Platteville with a history of caring. They understand that each family is unique and they'll honor personal requests and traditions. Matt and Laura Melby at the Melby Funeral Home and Crematory in Platteville. Bytech Resource Management. Visit bytechresourcemanagement.com to learn more about their services and Green Mission, a greener way. Bytech Resource Management of Monroe. by West End Salvage of Lancaster. See Junkyard Joe Krantz and the West End Salvage team for recycling as well as construction and demolition waste too. West End Salvage of Lancaster. Our audio stream at WGLR.com, powered by Anderson Over Toyota in Dubuque. Anderson Over Toyota, Dubuque, when you are ready. The Grand Regional Center's ortho team, Dr. Brad Binsfeld and Nate Stoko, PAC, providing exceptional care for sports-related injuries. Grand Regional Health Center, better health starts here. We are ready for the start of set number 4. Pecatonica up 2-1. Again, shoebox score, Mineral Point's been swept, upset by Marshall. 25-20, 25-20, 25-13 tonight, so the Pointers postseason comes to an end. They haven't been accustomed to that much at all in the last year. Here's Tatum Kirshner, opening service for Pecatonica. Attack back across, 50-50 to the net, and roof down on Southwestern side. Aaliyah Harris, the block and kill. One serving 0, Pecatonica. Here's Tatum Kirshner. Line serve across, pop forward, but not to anybody in particular. It's an ace for Kirshner. Broadcast brought to you by Clare Bank and their 8 convenient locations throughout Southwest Wisconsin. Proud to support our community events. Clare Bank, where they say, we can do that. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Kirshner serves. Katz set it up to the front right. Megan Repsch, the punch across. Now to the middle hitter spot. Forwarded back to the net. Blocked back and forth. Forward set, front left, attack through the block and forward to the front left. Into the net, no blocked. 4 hits the call actually against Peck. 1 serving 2, Southwestern coming up. The backcourt right, a line serve. Dug out, midcourt left, forward set, middle hitter spot, blocked back over at the net. Now a punch back across, forwarded up from the midcourt. Forward set, front left. The spike off the block, and now a forward to the front right. Popped up, forward set, front left, attack to the back line, forwarded back to the net. And under the net after the set was Shellum. And it's a point for Pecatonica, 3 serving 1. And Southwestern in elimination game mode. They were down 2-0 right away. Service on the way. Brooklyn Mensch dug back out, punched over the net. Forward set, front left, punch off the block, dug out, and returned on the dig by Lewerke. And now a spike into the block for the kill. That's Loretta Tisch. Four serving 1. Vikings. Running jump serve coming for Mensch. Reverse bump, flat foot spike across, gets the return for Ehrlich. Now a spike to the back line, goes deep. Point Southwestern, 2 serving 4. Broadcast brought to you by Hermson's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington and Hermson's Ace Hardware, bottom of Main, Platteville. See Hermson's with the perfect paint for your next project. Hermson's in Bloomington and Platteville. Megan Repsch, 5'7" senior, serves 2-4 for Southwestern. The ensuing attack is deep. Three serving 4. Southwestern. Serves it up for a return by Peck. Now forwarded back up by Repsch. And they'll set it for Foley. Now spike off the block by the Vikings. An attack back across by Lister gets the kill. 4 serving 4 Vikings. Broadcast brought to you by Katz. Russell Offices, your local legal representation. We're going to interrupt this read for a serve. Ball dug forward to the midcourt. They'll set up front left. Attack into the net. And point Southwestern. Russell Offices called for a consultation to discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal defense, probate administration, and more. Russell Law Offices in Platteville, Dodgeville, Cuba City, and Darlington. Service on the way, backcourt right for the Cats. And then into the block. 50-50 ball comes back down Peck side. Now rising up front, left the attack for the kill. Abigail Foley. 6 serving 4. Southwestern with Megan Repsch. Line serve. Dug forward, they'll set it back up and a block back over the net but out of bounds. So it's an attack kill for Loretta Tisch. Broadcast brought to you by Bryan's Auto Body and Paint Specialist. The pros of Bryan's get the job done right. For unexpected dings to major repair projects, head to Bryan's Auto Body and Paint Lancaster. Harris is served. They'll get the return, will the Cats. Front right, flat-footed spike across through the block. They'll set things back up. Backpedaling is Lisk. Will get the return. Swinging return by Mensch. Middle hitter spot in the attack and the spike and the kill for Laney Ehrlich. 7 serving 5 Southwestern. Ehrlich from backcourt right. Line serve across, popped up center square. Ball pass front right, spike across, popped up from the midcourt right, tap across by Foley. Now Orloff, the pass, midcourt left, attack across. Forwarded up for Foley, spike into the block, and for the kill at the left. Cat service, Laney Ehrlich. Lined across, forwarded from the back middle, set middle hitter spot, tap right. Forwarded up by Shellum. And now a roof and a kill front right. Big time block up front for Carly Grant. Timeout, Peck on the floor, will spend it. 9-5 Southwestern trying to even things up here in set 4. Back after this on WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In game 10.
Are high bank fees draining your wallet? It's time for a change.
At People's State Bank, they believe in low fees that put you first.
Tired of being charged for using your debit card, sneaky paper statement fees, or monthly maintenance fees?
With People's State Bank's People's Checking Account, those fees are a thing of the past.
Worried about ATM fees?
At People's State Bank, they reimburse you for up to 3 ATM fees per month. They work hard to keep your money where it belongs, in your pocket.
Make the switch to People's State Bank today. Visit a branch near you or peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC.
Our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school sports on Queen Bee Radio is presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and by Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. Check out our upcoming schedule at am1590wpdl.com.
In game 10.
9 serving 5 Southwestern, who after going down 2-0 leading here in set 4 after they forced the 4th set. An error by the Cats gives the point to Peck and service to Pecatonica. Yeah, 25-17, 25-19, Peck then 25-21 Southwestern in set 3. 6 serving 9 Vikings. Foley punches across. And 50-50 ball now tapped over the top, but in the net, a lift called against Pecatonica. 6 serving 10 Wildcats. Or 10 serving 6 rather, because they lead. Forward set, front left, that's for Kirshner, and the Cats will get the return for Lewerke. Forward set, front left, spike off the top of the net. Lewerke, the reverse pass, and now rising up is Foley. Forwarded back to the 9 by Orloff, quick set over the net, and it results in a kill on Tatum Kirshner's quick set. 7 serving 10. Peck. Serve on the way, dug forward. Now set front left, across court spike, paints the back line for the kill, Abigail Foley. Shoebox scoreboard update from Barnabel to win set 3 over St. Ambrose 25-15, but St. Ambrose leads 2 sets to 1. 11 serving 7, Southwestern. Served by Zeller, goes for an ace. Her 19th on the year. "12 serving 7, Zeller, and the Southwestern Wildcats as the student section rumbles the bleachers for Blanchardville. Spike to the back line, forwarded up, push across, Lewerke, and push off the top of the net, down the tank for the kill, and Lewerke is fired up. Southwestern service of Zeller, 13 serving 7. Quick set back over the net. Lewerke forwards up. Rising from the front left, attack across by Reps. And into the block, the Vikings. They will get the push across to complete the volley. To the front left, cross court spike, return to the net, tap up the top off the block. Cats South setting it up to the front left and into the net. Point. Peck. Broadcast brought to you by Carver's Hardwood Flooring. For hardwood flooring, stair installation, or refinishing needs, call on Ryan Carver, the only National Wood Flooring Association certified installer, sander, and finisher in the tri-state area. Service of Ella Orloff. 8 serving 13 Peck. Punch back across, returned on a punch from the back row. Forward set, middle hitter spot, Zeller over the top. And now a bump set, front left, tap over the top, and into the kill. Brooklyn Mensch. Trip up the read, Carver's Hardwood Flooring in Benton. 9 serving 13. Peck up 2 sets to 1. But you don't want to get into a 5th set where anything can happen if you're the Vikings. Southwestern absolutely wants that outcome. And it's going to be an attack kill by Carly Grant. 14 serving 9, Southwestern. Line serve across, pop forward. Forward set, tap across, dug out, and no return for Southwestern. 10 serving 14, Vikings. Broadcast brought to you by Applied Micro, your computer net and networking specialists in Platteville, Dodgeville, and at appliedmicro.biz. Running jump serve from Tatum Kirshner. Tap over the top by the Cats. And I got it, you take it, so it goes as a kill by Lainey Ehrlich. "15 serving 10. Southwestern. Again, the Cats trying to force a 5th set. Line serve across, popped up in the midcourt. Reverse bump back to the net, and they can't get the return. 16 serving 10. Timeout. Pecatonica. We will keep it here. Shoebox scoreboard update. The Highland Cardinals win set 4, 25-19. So Highland, 3 sets to 1, advances on. And we'll cover the Highland Cardinals tomorrow night. We believe on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel, and one of our stations. Elsewhere, Wausau Newman up 2-1 on Eau Claire, Emmanuel Lutheran. And Cashton up 2 sets to 1 over Fenimore, we told you. And we're set to resume volleyball, 16 serving 10 Southwestern. Trying to force a fifth set after going down 2-0. And there's going to be an attack kill from Aaliyah Harris. (11 serving 16). Broadcast brought to you by McNett Electric of Belmont. For all your electrical needs, Chip and his crew at McNett Electric on call, ready to help your ag, business, commercial needs. McNett Electric Belmont. And there's a service error coming back the other way. 17 serving 11 Southwestern. Megan Repsch, the senior. In the backcourt middle, line serve across, ball pop forward. Forward set, in the middle, block back at the net. Tap across, dug out, and point for Peck. 12 serving 17. It's going to be an illegal serve receive by Southwestern. So it'll be 13 serving 17. They explained it at the scorers table. Substitution for Peck as Chase Hirsch into the contest, 5'2" senior. Service of Harris, not returned by the Cats. The Fenimore Golden Eagles move on. They win 3-1, 25-17 in set number 4. Harris serves again, that time an ace. Timeout, Southwestern. It's getting tight. 17-15. The Cats' lead has been trimmed and they face elimination. We'll keep it right here. Broadcast brought to you by Breckler Insurance Group. For all your insurance needs, see Steve Lindowski at Breckler Insurance in Fenimore. Breckler Insurance, serving Southwest Wisconsin for over 95 years. By WCC Brands Custom Apparel in Kieler and at WCC-brands.com. The Highland State Bank of Highland and at highlandstatebank.net. And Cole Acres Golf and Grill in Cuba City and at coleacresgolfandgrill.com. Two sets to one, Pecatonica leads Southwestern. The Wildcats took the last set 25-21 and trying to force set 5, 15 serving 17 Peck. Forward set, front left, Foley taps across off the block. Forward set, front right. Punch across and in for the kill for Lila Schwingen. 16 serving 17, Peck. Aaliyah Harris, backcourt middle. Punched across, popped forward to the net. A one-handed set. And now Peck sets back up for a return. Forwarded from the back line. Above set front right and a misfire by the Cats. 17 serving 17. We're all knotted up. Again, Cats trying to force set 5. Peck looking for a 3-1 victory. And advance to the sectional final. They'll set it up front middle for the Cats. Return twice, an attack blocked over the net. Now an attack to the back corner. The Cats are going to save it. Can they get it across? They can. And it's going to be off the net. 50-50 and a point for Southwestern. 18 serving 17 coming up. Also coming up is our Reeves Wealth Management and Edward Jones postgame show, including our Hermson's MVP, our Tricor Turning Point, and the West End Salvage Scrapper of the game. Cats serving 18-17 to the middle. Tap over the top, dugout, back set, front right. Cross court spike is wide, and we're knotted at 18. Grant Regional Health Center, People's State Bank coverage of Division 5 Sectional Semifinal Volleyball on WGLR, presented by Cuba City, Kieler, Darlington Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. Peck service returned on the dig. Now a punch to the back line is deep, point Southwestern. St. Ambrose has defeated Barneveld 3-1. That is the team that awaits the winner of this at Barneveld Saturday night. Forward set, front left, attack across, popped up in the midcourt. Bump set to the front left, punch across by Foley, 50-50 at the net, comes down cat side. Foley taps across again, popped up in the midcourt. Forward set, front left, tap over the top, tap back, tap again. Forwarded up by the Cats. Now middle hitter spot. Tap across. Off the block and for the kill. Harley Grant. 20 serving 18. Southwestern. From the backcourt right. Destiny Furlong service. Set front left. Attack back across and wide. 21 serving 18, Southwestern. Furlong, line serve again, pop forward by Orloff. Set to the back row and the attack coming from Dasher. And now a spike off the block, forwarded up midcourt. Forward set, front left, tap across, and in for the kill. Loretta Tisch. 19 serving 21. Pecatonica. Thanks for joining us on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. The backcourt left, Loretta Tisch will serve. Dugout. And they'll set it up for the attack kill. Front left, Abigail Foley. .22 serving 19 Southwestern as they try to force a fifth set. Alyssa Zeller. Line serve, service error. In our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel, powered by H&N Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical, and the Laley Center Monroe. You're joining us on there, Pecatonica, the home black with the white libero, who just served, by the way. Cats trying to return a block back at the net, and a roof and a kill ultimately. As Aaliyah Harris up front has her team set up to tie in the set, en route to what they hope is a win of the match. Orloff to serve for Peck. Dug forward by the Cats in their traveling blue. Punch across to the back row, Orloff forwards. Now a reverse bump for the return by Brooklyn Mensch. They'll set it up front left, Roof back over at the net, actually not to the floor, just a block. Getting all excited here. Push across. Popped up in the midcourt. Forward set, front left attack. Across out the block and for the kill. Megan Rex. 23 serving 21 Southwestern. As Riley Lewerke, the junior, black-clad libero for Southwestern. From right to left as we view it. Her serve is going to be dug out. Now back to the square. Push back across. Forward midcourt right by the Cats. Set front left, spike across, dug out back middle. Now back to the center square. Orloff to return. Forwarded back to the front right, quick set, middle hitter spot, spike across. Off the block and for the kill. Lainey Erling. Set point in set 4 as Southwestern tries to battle back from down off the 2-0 mat to force a fifth set. Riley Lewerke. From backcourt right, her serve. Pop forward by Orloff. Back set, back row attack coming. Spiked across, forward to midcourt right. Now set front left, spike up off the block. Popped up in the midcourt, quick tap over the top. Lewerke digs it out. Forward set, front left, spike to the back row and deep. 22 serving 24, but no margin of error for the Pecatonica Vikings. Tatum Kirshner from the backcourt middle. Her serve on the way. Service error. And the Cats take set 4, 25-22. We're headed for a fifth set at Blanchardville in this Division 5 sectional semifinal at 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In game 11.
Hello, Mitch here from Kieler Family Dental. There's never been a better time to explore what's possible for you and your family at our 3 state-of-the-art facilities. From routine dental care to same-day crowns to clear liners, veneers, and implants, we cover a wide spectrum of dental services. Call our team and experience patient-centered care for you and your family at Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental. Ask about our new patient specials. Keep smiling, Tri-States.
Watch live and archived H&N Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical and Lady Center Monroe High School sports video coverage all season on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Get the latest schedule at AM1590WPBL.com.
In game 11.
Welcome back to Blanchardville, where the Southwestern Wildcats have forced a fifth set. Dropping the first 2 sets, 25-17, 25-19, winning the next 2, 25-21, 25-22. And the winner of this will go to Barneveld Saturday night to face St. Ambrose, who defeated Barneveld 25-21, 25-21, 15-25, 25-18. Fenimore Golden Eagles have won 3 sets to 1. They advance over Cashton. The Highland Cardinals win 3 sets to 1 over DeSoto. And Mineral Point was swept at home by Marshall 3 sets to 0. So for our local teams, right here is what we're all waiting on. Who's going to face St. Ambrose at Barneveld Saturday night? Will it be Southwestern or will it be Pecatonica? A couple of 15-win teams. Peck 3rd in the Six Rivers East. Southwestern 5th in the SWAL. Teams have not changed sides of the net the entire night. So we are ready for the start of set 5, brought to you by Haverland Heating and Cooling of Hazel Green, by Shalom Construction, Cuba City, Kundert's Main Street Market in Blanchardville, and more. It's a serve of Brooklyn Mensch, first to 15 to win by 2 for set 5. Backslide, boom, the spike and the kill is good for Lady Ehrlich. 1-0 Southwestern. Service of Alyssa Shellum. Shellum line serve across, dug forward by Orloff. They'll send it back to Orloff, who bumps it across. Forwarded up by Lewerke. A forward set, front left, rising up, blocked back over at the net. They'll set it up again as Reps, the runner, dug out back middle. Forward set, front left, 50-50 at the net, tap back down. Peck side, and a lift called, or in the net the call against Peck. 2-0 Southwestern. A nervousness, stunnedness almost sits over this Blanchardville crowd. Service into the net. 1 serving 2, Pecatonica. Broadcast brought to you by Apple River State Bank and First Community Bank Galena, by Town & Country Insurance Services in Blanchardville, Saunders Oil Company of Warren, and Sub-Zero Spray Foam. Service on the way by Peck. Forward set, middle hitter spot. Spike popped up in the midcourt. Now a reverse bump gets the return. They'll set it back up front right. Spike across. I think she mishit it, but Lisk ends up with the kill. Yeah, I think she missed that ball. Whether it be by her swing or errantly or the pass, but it worked out just right for Southwestern. who leads 3-1 here in set 5. Megan Refs punches it across. Ball forwarded up. Forward set, middle hitter, spot runner, tapped over the top, dug out, punch back across. Now a pop up and a reverse bump return. Forwarded to the front left. And a block back over at the net. Now comes back down to the Peck side. Set front left over the top, popped up in the front row. Punch back to the midcourt. Forward set, front left. Spike down for the kill. Loretta Tisch. 2 serving 3. Two serving 3. Peck. Service on the way, popped up. Forward set, front left. Spike blocked back over at the net. Trying it again is Foley. She's blocked the net again. 50-50 ball up. Now comes down Cat side. Back set, front right. Lifts the attack across. They'll send it back front left again. That spike high off the block, pop forward. And now a bump to the front. And not a great pass to a teammate that time for the Cats. And we are tied up at 3. The Highland Cardinals will face Wausau Newman, who won 3 sets to 1 in their sectional semifinal. A service error by Pecatonica is what you just heard. 4 serving 3, Southwestern. Line served by Ehrlich. Forwarded up by Orloff, set front left, block back over at the net. They'll try it again, that one to the midcourt right. Forward to the back, and Foley popped up in the back row off her attack. They bump set to the far side and attack across. 50-50 at the net, no, it's gonna come down. Viking side and find Hardwood. Dig by Lisker. Pass it, made it 5-3. Southwestern service. Attack back across off the block and ends up being for the kill. Tatum Kirshner. 4 serving 5. Vikings. A 5th and decisive set here in Blanchardville tonight. Service on the way, dug forward by the Cats. Forward set, middle hitter, spot rising up on the attack, Carly Grant. Vikings push it back, and now a backpedaling spike to get the return by Foley, and a push to the back line by Peck. Set front right, List to the back corner, forwarded up instead. Now set front right, attack across out the block, and for the kill, Tatum Kirshner. We're tied at 5. From the backcourt left, service of Loretta Tisch. Punched across, forwarded back to the net. Tapped up, pushed to the back corner. A reverse bump, now a pass front right. A reverse bump over the net by Brooklyn Mensch. And now a downward attack is going to fall for the kill. That's Lila Lisk. Six serving 5, Southwestern. They become rude house guests since the middle of this meeting. Service from the front left, block back at the net. And again, the block this time into the net, or into the block for the kill, Brooklyn Mensch. 6 serving 6, Ella Orloff, the freshman in white. For Pecatonica. Line serve across, forwarded up by Lewerke. Back set, front right, punch across, dug forward by Orloff. Forward set, middle hitter, spot tap over the top and wide. And what's the officials trying to get together? And they will meet up over some discrepancy here. Probably won't be 6-6 anymore. We'll see who's got what. Broadcast brought to you by Southwest Health, by Jaron B. Electric, by Munchkie Apples. The ruling is as it was originally called. Out of bounds on the return. And point for Southwestern. 7 serving 6 Wildcats. Back to serve, Alyssa Zeller. Zeller from backcourt right. Now what? Oh, I see. Melissa Schlimgen having a chat with the official. Not happy at all with the way that was called. She backs up to coach her girls now. 7 serving 6. Cats, here's Zeller's serve. They'll set it up front left, tap over the top, dug out. Quick set to the back corner, dig and a kill instead on the push by Alicia Shello. Timeout, Peck. 8-6. Southwestern. We'll spend a stop too. Decisive 5th set, Southwestern up 8-6. Back after this on WGLR, the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In game 12.
Milk has been getting good for centuries. Research shows that real milk builds two-way muscle, and local chocolate milk restores post-game muscle for athletes like few other beverages. That's why the pros know they're going to need milk to fuel their performance. Learn their inspiring stories at GoNeedMilk.com. GONOA, NeedMilk.com. Brought to you by Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin.
Round up the family for a night of Bronx Bulls and big-time thrills as Battle for the Bluff Rodeo returns at Five Flags Center February 20th and 21st with 2 nights of heart-pounding, dirt-in-your-face rodeo action. Tickets are on sale Friday at Five Flags box office and FiveFlagsCenter.com.
In game 12.
8-6 Southwestern, and on the ensuing serve, tap across by Aaliyah Harris that gets the kill for the Vikings. 7 serving 8, Pecatonica. Service of Tatum Kirshner, trying to even things up in set 5. Ball pop forward. Now a back set front right, and downward spike into the block. In for the kill, Carly Grant. 9 serving 7, Southwestern. Grant the hammer that gave it to them. Here's Riley Lewerke, the libero in black. She's off to her ace already in this one and punches ahead, and it goes deep. Service error, 8 serving 9. Peck. Broadcast brought to you by Munchkey Apples, the Lely Center Monroe, and Rundy Electric. Running jump serve for Brooklyn Mensch. Dug forward, now quick tap over the top by the Cats. Forward set, front left, attack across. Dug out by Lewerke. Forward set, front left, push across, block back at the net and for the kill. Aaliyah Harris. 9-9. One of these teams 6 points away if it's not extras. Service, set up for a flat foot attack and a misfire into the net. And Peck leads 10-9. Timeout Southwestern. We'll keep it here. You're listening to Division 5 Sectional Semifinal Volleyball. In fact, it's Grant Regional Health Center People's State Bank coverage presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on 97.7 Country WGLR. 97.7 Country WGLR FM Lancaster, Dubuque, Philly, a Queen Bee radio station. Also on our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Live and archive coverage powered by H&N Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical and the Lely Center of Monroe from the Ayers Furniture broadcast booth in Pecatonica High School in Blanchardville. RJ Osterhaus with you. 10-9 in set 5. Pecatonica, who took sets 1 and 2. Leading Southwestern, who took sets 3 and 4. Peck service to Brooklyn Mensch. Ball forwarded back. Forward pass, middle hitter, spot spike through the block, and for the kill. Laney Ehrlich. I've got her for 10. We're tied at 10. Alyssa Shellum will serve across for Southwestern. Popped up, wrong direction off the basketball backboard, and now a reverse bump for the return. Popped up in the midcourt, forward set, middle hitter spot. Popped up and set front left, tap across. Back set front right, tack across by Lisk, forwarded from the back line. Back set front right, spike to the back line, forwarded up in the midcourt. Now set front left, rising up, forwarded from the back middle. And now Peck up front left, block back over at the net. They'll get the punch across anyhow. Forwarded up by Shellum to the middle hitter spot, into the net, and a point for Peck. 11 serving 10. Vikings. Broadcast brought to you by Grant County Truck Bodies in Kieler and JR Underground, J&R Underground, Blanchardville. 11 serving 9, Pecatonica. Serve back to the net, punch back across. Now a pass back to the front left, fight for the kill. Loretta Tisch. I've got 20 for Tisch. Number unofficial. She's got her team out in front. 12-10 in a decisive fifth set. Aaliyah Harris serves over. Popped up by Lewerke and now bumped across by Lewerke. Forwarded up midcourt, forward set, front left, the attack. Through the block for the kill, Loretta Tisch again. 13-10 Peck and a timeout, Southwestern. This place is up for grabs. Broadcast brought to you by the Melby Funeral Home and Crematory of Platteville. By Bitech Resource Management of Monroe. Stick around our Rees Wealth Management, Edward Jones post-game show with our Hermson's MVP, our Tri-Core Turning Point, and our West End Salvage Scrapper of the match. Again, Pecatonica took the first two sets. 25-17, 25-19. The next two went to Southwestern, 25-21, 25-22. And now Peck leading set 5, 13-10. Coming out of the Southwestern timeout, it's the service of Aaliyah Harris. Dug forward by the Cats. Punch back across, but under the net. And now set point and match point for Pecatonica. 14 serving 10 as the Peck crowd comes to its feet. Aaliyah Harris, backcourt middle. 14 serving 10 Vikings. The righty punches it across. Forwarded up by Lewerke. Back set front right, punch back across, forwarded up mid-court left. Now set front left, spike. Roof back over at the net for the kill. The block up front by Laney Ehrlich. And Southwestern, 11 serving 14. From the backcourt middle, forwarded up. Forward set, front left, the attack over the top, dug out in the midcourt. Now flat-footed spike across, blocked back, and Foley tries again into the net, and pop back up, 4 hits. Whoa! They say it's Southwestern point. I thought double hit was the call. Southwestern's not done just yet. Serving 14. Megan Reps, the senior, serving backcourt middle for the Cats. Reps punches across, dug out in the midcourt. Forward set, front left, spike across through the block, forwarded from the back right. Forward set, front left, Foley punches across. Forward set, front left, this time Tisch for the kill and the win. Loretta Tisch, 15-12. The Vikings take set 5. Peck wins and advances to the sectional final against St. Ambrose. 25-17, 25-19, 21-25, 22-25. The Southwestern Wildcats gave them all they could handle, but it's Peck improving to 16-7 and most importantly moving on. The Southwestern season ends with a record of 15-12. Our Reeves Wealth Management and Edward Jones postgame show comes your way next on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Postgame 3 minutes.
If you're upgrading a home or business, call the trusted pros at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. They offer a premium selection of CHI overhead doors combining style, durability, and security for both residential and commercial properties. Need rain gutters to protect your building from water damage? Carey's has you covered there too. Learn more at Carey'sGuttersandDoors.com. They sell the best and service the rest. Get the quality you deserve at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, Belmont, and Prairie du Chien.
At the rodeo, you got 8 seconds to see who's who. Now, AT&T, this ain't our first rodeo. We can spot a hustle from clear across the arena. Take T-Mobile. They talk a big game about price locks, then get smacked for deceptive ads. AT&T's been steady in the saddle since 1876. When you compare, there's no comparison.
Based on Root Metrics United States Root Score Report 1H 2025. Tested with best commercially available smartphones on 3 national mobile networks across all available network types. Your experiences may vary. Root Metrics rankings are not an endorsement of AT&T. Based on advertising challenges of wireless and home internet providers filed from 2022 to 2025.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Southwest Tech is excited to announce a new precision agronomy program designed to equip students with cutting-edge skills in agricultural technology, crop management, and data-driven decision-making. This innovative program combines classroom instruction with hands-on experience on their newly acquired 80 acres of cropland. Graduates of the precision agronomy program have a variety of career paths within Wisconsin's robust ag sector. Don't wait. Take the next step today. Learn more and apply for the precision agronomy program now at swtc.edu.
Stock up with big fall savings at Menards. Winterize with RV and Marine antifreeze and automotive antifreeze on sale now. Save big on an 8-pack of 100-watt or 12-pack of 60-watt LED light bulbs. Protect your home and family with great sale prices on select security lights and smoke alarms. Plus, stay warm with a fantastic selection of space heaters on sale. Check out Menards' weekly flyer for all the great deals happening this week.
Save big money at Menards.
And welcome back to our True Crime Podcast. Our guest today is Sean Cleary.
Wait, what? We are supposed to be doing a commercial about Cleary's storage, ag, and sports facilities.
Great point, Sean. It was a warm summer evening in 1978 when a young man with a hammer.
Whoa, again, not a true crime podcast. I want to talk about Cleary designing the building of your dreams.
In a world where things aren't what they seem.
Okay, give me that. Good grief. Visit ClearyBuilding.com today and experience the Cleary difference.
Your high school postgame show is brought to you by Elena and Ben Reeves at Edward Jones, a financial service firm serving individuals and business owners.
Is your money working as hard as it should be? This is Elena Reeves with Edward Jones. If you want to provide for your children's education, reduce your tax bill, or prepare for a comfortable retirement, we need to talk. Today, more than ever, your financial security deserves the attention of full-time financial advisors. Take advantage of our years of experience. Contact financial advisors Elena or Ben Reeves at 608-348-2441 or stop by our office on Highways 80 and 81 in Platteville next to Sups Nutrition. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
How about that one? That was something else. The Pecatonica Vikings improved to 16-7 and most importantly advance on to the Division 5 sectional final at Barneveld tomorrow night where they will face St. Ambrose, who defeated Barneveld 3-1. For Southwestern, this is the Reeves Wealth Management Edward Jones postgame show. Oh, by the way, Southwestern ends their season a record of 15-12. They were led tonight. These numbers very unofficial, by the way, but I had Abigail Foley, the sophomore, for 18 kills. Lainey Ehrlich, the senior, with 11 kills, 3 aces. Junior Carly Grant with 10 kills. Led the way in blocks, I think, too. My block numbers are incredibly shy of what's real because my view was impeded right at the net by the ladder judge, so I couldn't necessarily see who was doing the blocking out there. Not that I could have kept up, full disclosure. 4 kills for Layla Lisk, 3 for Alyssa Shellum, 1 for Riley Lewerke, 4 for Megan Repsch, 1 for Alyssa Zeller. I told you 3 aces for Ehrlich, an ace apiece for Lewerke, Shellum, Destiny Furlong, and Alyssa Zeller. For Southwestern, the final game for seniors, Layla Lisk, Claire Sabatos, Alyssa Shellum, Megan Repsch, Lainey Ehrlich, Claire Burkett, and Alyssa Zeller. And we are joined at our broadcast position by, my microphone's gonna have to go underneath here. There you go. I'll hang on to it. As we have Loretta Tisch joining us. Boy, Loretta, how about that?
Yeah, that got intense.
I guess it got intense. You know you're facing a very good team because you got to be that to knock off Argyle.
Mm-hmm.
They're battle tested from the SWAL. As a scouting report for you and the ladies, what did you know about them coming in? What was the game plan against them?
We knew that the middle of the court was really open, and then pushing deep line was hard for them to cover. And yeah, we just had to go in, play our game, and trust each other.
What did they do that gave you the biggest fits?
I'd say they did a good job hustling after everything. They had some good line hits on us, and sometimes our block didn't get there, but we had to adjust and we got them.
You can't let the pressure outweigh the pleasure. Talk about going through the losses in sets 3 and 4, and then how tight set 5 was.
Yeah, that was difficult, but we just came together as a team, tried to relax each other, and yeah, we just pushed through.
All right, hey, congratulations. Let's go enjoy the one with your teammates. That's Loretta Tisch joining us here on our Reeves Wealth Management at Edward Jones post-game show, post-match show. Did you come to talk also?
Yeah, she sent me up here.
You're going to have to forgive me because we've never met, and you got a sweatshirt on, so I can't read your number.
I'm number 12, Tatum Kirshner.
Tatum Kirshner. All right, Tatum, congratulations.
Thank you.
First of all, talk about the electricity. This crowd here was something else tonight.
Oh my God, yeah, they're unmatched. They're crazy energy. They definitely keep us going. When we get down on ourselves and we could just hear them behind us cheering us on, really gives us the motivation and the reason that we're here.
Tatum, was it kind of a relief not to face a familiar opponent because you would have had Argyle coming up, and you got the same thing coming up now on Saturday because Barneveld got beat by St. Ambrose, which means you're going to see another very good team. Obviously, they don't get any weaker of teams as you get further along.
Yeah, I feel like it was definitely a little easier coming in here against a team we hadn't played. Some might think that's tougher, but Argyle, they're very tough, and they kind of know us, we know them, so I guess you kind of have the strength of knowing them, but they also know us very well, so they know where to place the ball on us, and they're just a very good team overall.
Tatum, you're a senior, but looking at these rosters, you got a pretty senior heavy one across the way, and you play a lot of underclassmen, and they're good.
Yeah.
Talk about it, and it's credit to you as the seniors. You have to create that environment where they're comfortable to play, but boy, you kind of get out of their way and let them play, it looks like.
Oh yeah, they're amazing. I mean, sometimes they do have their moments where you can just show that they're not as comfortable, but they know we're behind them, and we just have to bring them up, and they are amazing. They're so good.
All right, Tatum, I'll let you go enjoy this victory with your teammates and your fans and your family. Congratulations. We'll see you Saturday night probably.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. That is Tatum Kirshner of Pecatonica. The victorious Vikings joining us here on our Reeves Wealth Management at Edward Jones post-match show. As we were putting a bow on the broadcast for Southwestern, yeah, we wrapped up their numbers. For the Vikings, they were led tonight. Loretta Tischeider for 21 kills, a couple of aces, at least a block in there too. 12 kills for Aaliyah Harris, 3 blocks on her line. I had her leading the way for blocks, but again, I had a tough line to see who was blocking. She also had an ace. 7 kills for Brooklyn Mensch, 5 for Tatum Kirshner. Isla Jurenby had 4 as well. Well, I wasn't paying attention. Melissa Schlimgen, sorry.
That's okay.
I'm going to figure it out here eventually. First of all, congratulations. What a night.
What
a battle.
Oh, my goodness.
Southwestern gave your girls everything they could handle. Talk about how this thing developed.
Yeah, they had a super clean defense. I was super impressed with how Southwestern showed up, especially after those first 2 sets where we took out the win. And you know what? It was a battle. If anyone wants to watch a D5 semifinal, this was the one to watch tonight. It was definitely a battle between 2 really good teams.
It was looking questionable there for a while, and if you look at paper, if you haven't seen these 2 teams, you look at the upperclassmen for them.
Oh gosh.
You look at the freshmen for you. And I talked to Tatum about it. I said that's credit to you seniors that those young ladies can come into a program and just be themselves and play ball. Talk about the way these seniors have led and allowed this to happen.
Yeah, you know what? There is no senior to freshman on this team. They are all just a team. They are all like team members, and they all support each other. I have never seen upperclassmen support underclassmen the way that these women do, and I just couldn't be more impressed. They really rose to the occasion, and they deserve this. So more than anything, I'm so proud of them.
Was there an X's and O's victory inside this match you were proud of, or was it more of just outlasting?
I think it was outlasting and really pushing through at the very end. I thought we had a chance to pull out that 4th set, and then we just kind of let up a little bit. You could see our emotions and the momentum shift. And then in that 5th set, we just didn't let up. We just continued to battle on, and the girls didn't care if we lost 1 point. They brought it back, and we got the next one and then pushed through. So I couldn't be happier with this team, and they're just incredible.
You never ask for anything at this level. You take what's next, and you don't get a familiar opponent again as Barneville got knocked off. What do you know about St. Ambrose? Anything?
Well, we know a little bit about St. Ambrose. They've got a really tough offense, so we're going to have to make sure that our blocking and our defense is super clean against them. We tend to also run our sets pretty close to the net, so we got to clean that up a little bit so that there's no questionable calls at the net for us, and also that gives our hitters some space to be able to work that ball. So those are kind of the 2 things I'm seeing. I see a couple gaps in their defense that I think we can work around and really put the ball in positions that I think will score us some points.
All right, hey. Best of luck if I'm not there. Enjoy it.
Thank you.
Have a lot of fun. Enjoy this night.
We are. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. That's Melissa Schlimgen, the head coach of Pecatonica here on our Reeves Wealth Management at Edward Jones post-game show. When we come back, we will name our MVP, turning point, and scrapper of the game. All that next as our post-game show continues here on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Post-game, 2 minutes.
Are you looking for a new and exciting career? This is Jen Casper with Queen Bee Radio. We're currently hiring for people to join our radio and digital sales team. Queen Bee Radio is a fun and family-oriented work environment with unlimited growth opportunities. Life's too short to work where you're not having fun. Give me a call today at 608-349-2045, and I can tell you firsthand how my career in radio sales has been incredibly rewarding. Go to our social media pages or our websites and click on the career link for details on this radio and digital sales opportunity and to apply.
Exciting news from Platteville Golf and Country Club. Coming in November, 7 Hills on the Course is bringing you a brand new seasonal menu with the flavors you love. Think casual fine dining with dishes like juicy pork ribeye, creamy chicken and sherry pasta, and a few surprises. It promises to be great food at a fair price. Follow 7 Hills on the Course on Facebook and listen here for more details soon. Taste the tradition. Enjoy the new at 7 Hills on the Course, Platteville.
I'm here today with Nick Heston from Anderson Weber Toyota in Dubuque. Nick, it seems like hybrids are dominating the roads, but there aren't many charging locations in Dubuque.
Agreed. Luckily, Toyota hybrids don't require plug-in charging. The Toyota hybrid system is built to charge while the vehicle is being driven, so there is no need for plug-in charging.
That's awesome. But what about the battery life? Should people be worried about its longevity?
Not at all. Toyota has sold over 5 million hybrids in the last 25 years. Plus, their battery warranty covers you for 10 years or 150,000 miles.
How does regular maintenance on a hybrid compare to a gas model?
Toyota hybrid vehicles require the same maintenance as gas-powered models and oftentimes even less. For example, the hybrid model's regenerative braking charges the battery while slowing down the vehicle, increasing the life of the vehicle's brake pads.
Wow, it seems like there's a lot of benefits in choosing a hybrid Toyota. Visit Anderson Weber in Dubuque to learn more and take a test drive today.
Post game, 2 minutes.
Welcome back to our Edward Jones, our Reeves Wealth Management at Edward Jones post-game show. We're joined by a name I had to call a lot tonight, and that's Aaliyah Harris. Aaliyah, you're high-flying out there in the middle of things, but boy, what a back-and-forth night.
Yeah, no kidding.
Talk about the opposition. You guys had to feel really good after sets 1 and 2. Did you see that roar back coming?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were a great team. I expected them to come back, and we were prepared for it. We were practicing it all last night. This past week, we were ready because they were a great team over all the way around. Serving, hitting, blocking. They were a solid team. And I think we worked really hard to be where we are, and I think we've really earned where we are going, and I'm really proud of my teammates, my coaches. We've been working together so well, and we wouldn't be able to do it with anybody else. So
it's kind of hard to expect this. Talk about your goals, though, because you've got Barneveld, you've got Argyle in the conference. Somebody else took care of those familiar foes for you already in this path. But talk about the team goals. Is this something you guys thought you were capable of, getting to a sectional final?
I think we were more expecting to win conference, and then we got out there and we were like, yeah, well, now whatever, that's past us, so we got to just move on. And I think overall we've improved so much from the beginning of the season. We've played so much more together as a team, and I think that's really helping us. I think that was our biggest goal. Have no drama, play smooth, play together, trust each other. Trust was the biggest thing, and we've really trusted each other, and we wouldn't be able to do it without trusting each other. So.
All right, well, awesome job, Aaliyah. I appreciate you spending
some time
with
us.
Thank
you so much, yes.
Enjoy this win, and good luck on Saturday.
Thank you so much.
All right, that is Aaliyah Harris, not the head coach. She's the junior middle. You're welcome. Joining us here on our Reeves Wealth Management Edward Jones post-game show. We've got Shoebox scoreboard update ahead. And we have, we should name right now, our Tricor Turning Point. Brought to you by Tricor Insurance. Plans built for your family and your business. Contact Tricor Insurance. And it was pretty tight up until the end, so you got to go the final moments of the final set 5. For your Tricor Turning Point, plans built for your family and your business, contact Tricor Insurance. The most valuable player, Hermson's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington and Hermson's Ace Hardware, bottom of Main in Platteville. They'll be the MVP for your next project. Go to Hermson's Ace Hardware in Bloomington and Platteville. And I think we go with one of our post-game show guests, and that's Loretta Tisch, the senior outside hitter, doing great work at the net on the attack. Leading in kills. I had her for co-leader in aces as well. Loretta Tisch, the senior for Pecatonica, our Hermson's MVP. Our scrapper of the match, sponsored by West End Salvage, whose hustle and scrappiness stood out in trying to lay the opponent to waste, presented by West End Salvage of Lancaster. And I think we go for Southwestern senior middle, Lainey Ehrlich. 3 aces for her by my count tonight, and came up with some big hits when her team needed her. Not enough on the total effort on this night, but the senior Lainey Ehrlich, our scrapper of the match, again presented by West End Salvage. A final break in our Reeves Wealth Management Edward Jones postgame show. We will come back with a preview of our upcoming coverage the next couple of nights, because we got a lot of stuff coming up. and a shoebox scoreboard update as well, recapping our night here at 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Post-game 1 minute.
I've always wanted to learn French, but the app I tried didn't help.
If you want to memorize words in another language, there's an app for that. But if you want to really learn another language, there's Babbel. Babbel was designed by over 200 language learning experts to be the most effective way to learn another language.
With other language learning apps, I was just playing games. I wasn't really learning. Babbel's different. Every time I open the app, I can choose to work on my writing, speaking, or listening. And it saves my mistakes for me to review, so I'm constantly improving. Babbel feels like it was created intentionally by people who really know what you need to learn another language. Before Babbel, I thought I just wasn't good with languages. But now I'm speaking French. Tout ça, c'est grâce à Babbel.
Want to really learn another language? Save up to 50% on your Babbel subscription when you sign up at Babbel.com. That's Babbel.com to save up to 50%. Babbel.com.
Hi, I'm Brady Vonder with Vonder Ag Service of Platteville and Livingston. We take pride in serving our customers because we're more than just a business. We're your neighbors. I invite you to experience the help and support that only a true local partner can provide. We've made a conscious effort to be actively involved in and support our local community because when the community grows, we all grow. At Vonder Ag Service, service isn't just a word, it's a promise. Let's work together. Give me a call at 608-778-8795.
Hi, this is Will Dunson with Dubuque Mattress. Why is a Dubuque Mattress customer a customer for life? It's simple. At Dubuque Mattress, the customer is number one, period. The customer's happiness is the most important thing. If there is anything I can do to help you sleep better, I will. Whether it's while you're looking at a new mattress, 6 months later, or 10 years after you've purchased from us, you are still number one.
Dubuque Mattress Factory, you get a little snooze time.
Avercamp Auto Body in Platteville is a proud sponsor of 97.7 Country WGLR's Farm Calendar. Email your egg events to Bob Mittendorf at WGLR.com. The Farm Calendar airs weekdays at 6:35 a.m. This message is brought to you by Avercamp Auto Body in Platteville, celebrating 11 years in business. Our experienced staff will keep your vehicle in top condition. We use top quality parts to provide a high quality repair and quick turnaround time. Bring in your new car, older car, foreign or domestic vehicle to Avercamp Auto Body in Platteville today.
At the rodeo, you got 8 seconds to see who's who. Now, AT&T, this ain't our first rodeo. We can spot a hustle from clear across the arena. Take T-Mobile. They talk a big game about price locks, then get smacked for deceptive ads. AT&T's been steady in the saddle since 1876. When you compare, there's no comparison.
Based on Group Metrics United States Group Report 1H 2025. Tested Group Best commercially available smartphones on 3 national mobile networks across all available network types. Your experiences may vary. Group Metrics rankings are not an endorsement of AT&T. Based on advertising challenges of wireless and home internet providers filed from 2022 to 2025.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school sports on Queen Bee Radio is presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and by Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. Check out our upcoming schedule at am1590wpvl.com.
Round up the family for a night of Bronx Bulls and big-time thrills as Battle for the Bluff Rodeo returns to Five Flags Center February 20th and 21st with 2 nights of heart-pounding, dirt-in-your-face rodeo action. Tickets are on sale Friday at Five Flags box office and FiveFlagsCenter.com.
From top to bottom, inside and out, Midwest Roofing and Construction has you covered. Need a new roof or siding? Call the pros. Looking for energy-efficient spray foam insulation? Midwest Roofing and Construction does that too. See them for new construction, pole sheds, and decks. One call does it all. For quality local service and a free estimate, call Midwest Roofing and Construction at 1-800-551-8251. That's 1-800-551-8251. Or visit MidwestRoofingPros.com.
When severe weather hits and the power goes out, do you have a plan? For reliable power and peace of mind, propane can do that. It only takes about 10 seconds for a propane-powered generator to restore power to your home. So no matter what Mother Nature has in store, you know you're prepared. Learn more at WIPGA.org. This message is sponsored by your local propane provider and the Wisconsin Propane Education and Research Council.
Post-game 1 minute.
From Blanchardville, Pecatonica defeats Southwestern in a Division 5 sectional semifinal, 3-2. Elsewhere on our shoebox scoreboard tonight, where are we at? Highland Cardinals dropped the first set before winning 3 straight against DeSoto to advance on 3-1. Highland's next opponent is going to be Wausau Newman. That'll be at Riverdale tomorrow night. The Fenimore Golden Eagles won 3-1 over Cashton tonight. Fenimore advances on, and I did not see, they've got Cochrane, Fountain City, or Blair Taylor. And that one had not gone final yet, or nobody had reported it yet. But that one's always the last one to come in, it seems like, up in that neck of the woods. So Fenimore moves on. We'll have coverage of them tomorrow night as well. The Mineral Point Pointers fall. Marshall comes to town and sweeps Mineral Point 25-20, 25-20, 25-13. Barneveld fell to St. Ambrose 25-21, 25-21, 15-25, and 25-18. So the victorious Pecatonica Vikings will take on St. Ambrose here tomorrow night, or here on Saturday night on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Tomorrow night, it's high school football. Level 2 playoff action, Seneca Wazeeka Steuben at Hilbert on WGLR and now the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel as well. Platteville at Baldwin Woodville on AM 1590 WPVL and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Fenimore's at Darlington on Extreme 107.1. Potosi Cassville at Johnson Creek on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. And we've got Cashton at Blackhawk on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. So that's our upcoming broadcast schedule. The volleyball pairings we told you about previously. And Packers versus Panthers at noon on Sunday. So it's a busy weekend. So it means I need to get home and get some more sleep here at some time by early morning. I want to thank Dr. Mark and the crew for taking care of us here at Pecatonica. For Coach Karen Anger of Southwestern joining me in the pregame show. Melissa Schlimgen of Pecatonica, along with Tatum Kushner, Loretta Tisch, Aaliyah Harris joining us on our Reeves Wealth Management at Edward Jones postgame show. And thank you to you for listening. The preceding Grant Regional Health Center People's State Bank coverage of high school sports presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, and on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel, powered by H&N Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical, and the Laley Center, Monroe. Again, your final from Barneveld tonight. From Blanchardville tonight. I'm ahead of myself. In the home of the Pecatonica Vikings in Blanchardville. Peck, a winner over Southwestern, 25-17, 25-19, 21-25, 22-25, 15-12. My name is RJ Osterhaus. Good night from Blanchardville.
This has been a Queen Bee Radio High School Sports presentation.